I wouldn't have my name, and nobody on this team would have Shattercast. Like,
I'm not in the shower. Who is that?
Yo, Matt?
Matt, are you in the shower?
God damn it.
Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
I need work. Good night, folks.
You are listening to your favorite podcast, Shattercast Uncut, with your host, Bobby Scofield.
That's a solid unit, Mac.
Oscar and J.
I call it Rock Fred.
Robert D.
So happy to be here.
The engineer, T2RX6.
The fit finish.
Meth Deluxe Bolt.
Hell Hasbro.
This podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, feel free to turn it off now. And
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Shattercast Uncut, episode 74. We're almost to our 75th episode, which I kind of feel like should be more of a big deal than we have anything prepared for. But I am Skullface, and I am filling in for Oscar, who is not available tonight. I think he's out of town. I know I'm inadequate. I know I'm not as good of a host. I understand all these things. You don't need to write me and tell me. I'm already aware. And
Stop the typing.
I'm talking to my therapist about it, and we are getting through it. Dr. Francis, who will be in Toronto with me at tfcon for those interested in buying rounds, because we like to have rounds bought for us. It's our favorite. Well, receiving blowjobs is my number one favorite, and then having being treated to a beer is number two.
I don't think you want any listeners giving you a BJ.
No. Well, maybe. Yeah, I think we have like 2 or 3 female listeners. If
Hi.
Submit their. Well, no, that's rude. But yeah. But anyway. So anyway, joining me tonight, and we just got word. We might have another guest on here. But going around the table real quick, we have my good friend from Brooklyn in the house, Robert D.
Hey, everybody. How are you? That's it.
Good. Well done.
That was late.
Well done. Let me cue everybody in real quick. So we were having a discussion about who was going to host, and I really didn't want to do it because I'm feeling a little tired today. And
oh, now you made me feel bad.
I was trying to get Matt to do it. Matt didn't want to do it, so then we tried to get Robert to do it. Robert didn't want to do it, but Robert was really pushing for Matt to do it. And and then Justin wasn't going to do it either because he's got other shit.
I got in a train accident today.
That's true.
Pretty awesome.
That's true. We're going to get to that
It
in a
is.
second.
We have to talk.
But anyway, yeah, I'm sure.
What?
But anyway, the funny thing is that fucking Robert's talking all this shit to Matt about fucking hosting, and then I introduced Robert, and he's like, "What's up?"
It's par for the course.
That's what
exactly
he's got. That's all he's got. Oh my god! So next up, we have a gentleman who is half the man he once was because he is losing weight and getting in shape. Matthew Deluxe Baldwin.
Hey, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for coming in and listening to us. We really appreciate it. And we're over 500 people on Instagram now, so I really appreciate everything. And I want to give a big shout out to Joseph Hudson. He sent a little message to Bobby, on his page. But I want to thank him, and thank him for his service and everything. And I've been talking to him, a little more now and everything. Just want to give him a shout out. And thanks for listening to us.
I like that dude was like, I've been watching. I got people like on my Facebook, like they participate or whatever. Like I keep my eye on them, and like every now and then, like I don't suggest this show to everybody because this show is not for everybody.
That's true.
But every now and then, a guy catches my eye that I'm like, this guy might like the show, and I just happen to have him pegged right.
He made my day too. It was on Saturday. I was working, and he actually made my day. So I really appreciate that.
Fantastic. Also with us tonight, the survivor, as I like to call him, T2RX6. Why don't you tell your horror story?
Well, we were on the way home from work when there was just like bang, and then they came over the intercom and they're like, "Yeah, we just hit a down tree on the track, so we're gonna be sitting here for a while." That was always fun. And that's pretty much the story. It really wasn't all that severe because in the last car it was really just like a little bump. So, but I couldn't imagine being in like the first car, which is where I used to sit. So that'd be crazy.
Should have called me.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I barely had enough cell phone service to, text message saying, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be a little late." So,
we hit a tree.
Yeah, the train hit a tree. That makes sense.
And I think the Thunder from Down Under, Mr.
Oh,
Mr. Decepticon is going to be joining us a little later.
Yay!
Maybe when we get to the discussion or some such shit. So, real quick, I want to talk about the shirts, hoodies, and bumper stickers. We kind of fly through it, and we like our numbers are growing, so we know we're getting new listeners every week. We have T-shirts for $25 shipped available. We have hoodies for $50 shipped available, and they are high quality shirts and hoodies, and they have Shattercast Uncut on them, as well as the white silhouette of Rock 25, which is Shattercast combiner logo mascot rather, which is just a third party fuckery of a combiner that we photoshopped, and it's fantastic. It's high quality. Nobody on this show would have their name associated with anything that wasn't. So, yeah, it's good stuff. If you want a T-shirt for $25, hit us up. Hoodie for $50, hit us up. Or a bumper sticker for $10, hit us up. It helps support the show, and it's fucking some sweet swag.
Yeah. To kind of clarify, none of us have actually gotten anything from selling these. I mean, it's all just paid for, just the podcast expenditures for like Podbean and stuff like that. So it's not like we're taking your money and going off and blowing it on hookers and blow.
We did fly. You and I did fly out to see that Pacquiao fight.
That's true.
But aside from that, it's been on the up and up.
You mean they didn't pay for TFCon this year? Oh shit.
Nah, not this year. We paid for that out of pocket last year.
Word. I'm excited. Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. So, real quick, did anybody get anything? How about you? Oh God, no! I'm just gonna wait. How about you, G2RX6?
All I got this week was a oversized knockoff Age of Extinction Hound. So keeping my treasonous ways alive.
Did you come in third place in a contest?
No, I actually saw him on eBay, and when I saw him, I was like, I've always wanted to check out this mold, and having one that's oversized and die-cast is kind of, that's a good enough reason for me to get it for the same price as the actual Voyager. So gotcha. I was okay with that.
How do you like him?
He's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna try to find a bulkhead head for him and turn him into the classics bulkhead, and that'll make me quite happy.
Nice. Robert D.
I got
the T-Pain app.
Got lag. Got some lag this week.
Knowing what's coming, it's just.
We told you.
You got some lag.
I got some lag. I gotta get myself a new microphone.
Voted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Verizon.
Yeah, I feel pretty inadequate even saying what I got. I mean, Bobby was like, "Oh, that's a drop." I'm like, "Hey, no fucking drop." I knew what Matt was bringing to the table, but I got the.
Maybe save it for next week so you can win one.
Yeah. This is sad. I got the DX9 Galvatron and Cyclonus.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean Cyclonus is I think he pretty much sucks, but Galvatron's pretty cool. And I got all 4 fembots from MMC.
Are these the DX9 Galvatron and Cyclonus?
Warren Pocket.
Warren Pocket? Okay, that's what I thought.
I think that is right, Robert.
Yeah, Warren Pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. It's Unique Toys that made Mania King, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Unique Toys. Yeah, they made Mania King and Blaster.
No, these are the little guys.
I got I didn't get any Transformers this week. I did get something super fucking cool that's not Transformers. I'm just going to mention it in case there's any He-Man fans out there. Like, I know Optimus Primule is a big He-Man fan. I picked up the Art of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe book, hardcover book. It is fantastic. It is completely like all inclusive of like anything you could possibly imagine, and has like written descriptions about like every piece. It is the next step from that Transformers Legacy book. Like, it kicked it up a notch. Like, it raised the bar. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it to any He-Man fan out there, or any 80s fan out there, 80s art fan, anything like that. You'll love it. It's fucking incredible, and I highly recommend it. So this week we got some news as far as movies go.
Wait.
I'll do it next week.
No, go ahead, have your moment. What do you got, Deluxe?
Man.
Got a Baldwin drop. Baldwin drop in the house.
I've been saying the last couple of weeks I ain't got anything. So, my wife let me go a little bit. I got a War Dog.
Go a little bit. A little bit. Jesus Christ, that's like what I spend in half a year.
Right.
Yeah, this whole time. Every week, Matt's been saying, Oh yeah, times are tight. I'm not getting
Money
anything.
bags.
Meanwhile, he's like, it's on this
Money
fucking pile of
bags.
loot.
Yeah.
Add to the
No,
pile
it
of
wasn't.
loot.
It wasn't. He dropped it in like a matter of hours. He's like, yeah, I got like $1,500 in my pile of loot. I'm like, oh,
I dropped it in
okay.
Saturday. Last Saturday, I dropped it in, or something like that. Or no, when we were doing the show, I right after the show, I went and dropped everything in. Well, I got War Dog, Old Town series. I got War and Pocket. I got the Galvatron and Cyclonus, and I got Ratchet, Ironhide, Scourge, and Blur. I love these little things. They're awesome. I need some little stickers. The little transformation things are awesome. Really great.
These are all the Warren Pocket.
Yeah. And I got Generations. I got Legends. I got Warpath. That little the Cobra thing. And Groove. I got Hotspot. I got Cyclonus. I got Thundercracker, the leader class Thundercracker. He's a little shaky.
Wiggle the leg. Wiggle the leg.
Hold on.
Ooh.
That's for dance. That's for dance.
The left leg,
Wow.
left leg's a little shaky. He came out doing the Elvis a little bit. So,
Wow.
anyways, but I like the colors. The head is not really a Thundercracker head, but whatever. I'm waiting for Starscream. I got Haku from KFC, the Sancho Barbaros recolor. I love the colors on him. I don't know. They were talking about that today that they're going to try to get rid of y'all's Robert and everything. I think y'all are stupid. I love KFC now. Thank you. TFCon exclusive Project Z. I got the recolor of the is it Twin Twists? One of the two. I got the other one, the black and silver one. I got SXS overclocking. Little Blur. I got him. Orionville, the recolor of Prime for Toy World. I got Warbatron Fierce Attack. Let's see. I got the Takara Bombshell and Shrapnel, and I got Warbatron the Shockwave, which I got put together. That sucks. And I got Marvel Select Carnage. I don't know where he came from, but hey, he's awesome. I love him. He's a great select. Bobby, I suggest you get him if you like Carnage.
I'm not a big select guy, but yeah.
Oh, you're not?
He looked great.
Yeah.
Though.
But yeah.
That's all you got, man?
Yeah. I think so.
Sorry, dude.
on that list, I had maybe like 5 things.
Justin, you're so full of shit. Lying. You got everything I have.
I have like protective bots, and other than that, I don't think I have. I have overclocking thanks to Robert. Outside of that, I don't have most of that stuff. So,
Yeah, Warbatron.
Well, I got Warbatron. Yes, that's true.
Well, most stuff you wouldn't get anyway. Well, I don't know. You would like the little the Groove and the Rattler. I guess that's what they're calling it. The recolor of a Power Glide.
Yeah, that's what I got. I've got that.
You had them, right? Okay. Yeah. They're pretty cool. They're really nice.
I love Viper. I can't stand the Power Glide. I love Viper though.
Yeah, I think you don't have these Legends class.
Nope.
I think you'd like them.
I think so too, but we'll get to it later.
Yeah. That's it.
Wow.
Baldwin drop in the house. Which, by the way, I was on. Someone tagged us on Instagram about their drop, and like that.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that was funny.
I was like, and you've just been Baldwin dropped.
I saw that. I was like, I didn't even put that up there. Just put that up. I was like, let me just put that here.
Matt goes for the fences when he does go.
Thank you.
Man.
So now, if that wasn't enough to make Matt's week.
I don't feel bad.
There's a fair amount of movie news.
Yay.
So more writers added in a possible Beast Wars spinoff.
Oh, Yule's going to be happy. He might get a cameo.
Let's get all this shit out in the open, and then we'll discuss it all. So I'm just going to go through the news real quick, and then we'll discuss it all. Sequels, prequels, spinoff just announced 2 more writers have been added. Akiva Goldsman, the new additions are Akiva Goldsman is the one heading it. The new additions are Ken Nolan, Black Hawk Down, which does tickle my fancy, I must say. Black Hawk Down is fucking amazing. And Geneva Robertson Dorette, and that person doesn't get a movie credit.
Yes.
These new writers joined the previously announced team of all these motherfuckers. Akiva Goldsman also explained some of the reasoning behind it. If one of the writers discovers an affinity for Beast Wars, they can dive forward on treatments that will have been finished out by the whole room. So that's that. And Bumblebee is making an appearance in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. It's just like a guy in a Bumblebee like costume.
Yeah. You've seen the little videos, the little kid, does the thing and all that stuff. Yeah.
And 12 movies have been pitched, I guess. We got a workspace that is beautifully production designed to be immersive with a strong sense of the franchise history. We will look at the toys, the TV shows, the merchandise, everything that has been generated by Hasbro from popular to forgotten iterations, and establish a mythological timeline. It has been designed with a lot of visual help, toys, robot sketches, and writers and artists. Added to super saturation, the writers will figure out not one, but numerous films that will extend the universe. All the writers will come away from this exercise with a movie treatment to write, including Goldsman. Those writers will then have the first crack at writing the scripts for treatment that meet the approval of Paramount, Bay, Spielberg, Hasbro, and the producers. If Goldsman is also making a treatment to add the pile made by his 11 writers, that's a total of 12 new Transformer movies that will be pitched to Paramount in the first round, and all of them will be capable of interconnecting with each other. There's no telling how many of the pitches will be greenlit or how many stories will be kicked down to Transformers TV or video games, but the amount of output expected is impressive. Now, go.
The picture of Optimus Prime on that page says everything I need to. Like, he's on his knees saying,
Screaming.
"My God, why?"
No, the Darth Vader shit. No.
And you know how all these are going to be connected? You can put your DVDs on top of each other. Boom, connected. You know?
Yeah.
I'm excited. I mean, at least Hasbro. Hey,
Don't
at
say
least
that.
Hasbro is caring. They still care about Transformers, and at least we know we're going to have something for about 10 years at least.
So you think all these movies is indicative of Hasbro caring about Transformers or caring about financial success of Transformers?
Both.
They care about
They do care about the franchise, so they wouldn't,
I think they care about the franchise too, but I don't think they care about the franchise. I don't think they have enough say in the franchise as far as the movie is concerned. I just think that shit is like.
I'm pretty sure it's just like the Marvel stuff. Like, they license it out for so long, and Paramount or whatever will try to milk it dry. I mean, same reason we got like shitty X-Men movies and stuff like that, because Fox owns those rights and they can do whatever the hell they want with them as long as they have the contract. So I think it's by years, not by number of movies or whatever.
I think they realize they can make money wiping their ass with a piece of paper and calling it a script. So they're like, fuck it, let's just brainstorm.
Yeah, everybody get in here. Look, it doesn't take any talent at all. Everybody get in here and write one.
What if, what would really be impressive? If they had all 12 writers focusing on one fucking story.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think that'd be a clusterfuck. I think you can pare that down to only 4
That'd be
or 5.
like the second movie. But when you had this writers, strike, you had Bay had to write everything. And
He's not a writer.
I know, but he still wrote some of it. I mean, because nobody else was doing it.
But and it was shit. I mean, imagine having 12.
I know. I say if you got, I'm sure he had other people helping him too, and they're just
to coin a turn of phrase, Robert. They're saying too many chefs spoil the broth.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's a good deal.
Michael Bay, if he wrote Transformers 2, the writers were on strike.
He wrote all of them. He didn't write all of it. He had a big part of it because they had to strike. Nobody else was writing it.
He had scabs writing. Those aren't like necessarily the best writers out there.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't say it was a great written, show. I mean, I just saying that's what he did.
You know what?
But that's not evidence that if you get a bunch of good writers together and say we need something epic. I don't think that's what they're doing.
I would like to refute Robert's point here and say that Age of Extinction was not during the writer's strike, and that is by far the worst plot in all the movies so far. I don't even care. I think ROTF was a better story than Age of Extinction.
Dude, they don't give a fuck. They don't care.
Well, of course they don't.
So, I mean, that's the point. That's the beginning of it all. Do they give a shit if it's actually, I mean, what do you call it?
Watch a movie till I die, man. Watch a movie till I die.
I didn't watch a movie till I die. I'm just gonna say I didn't recognize one name from IDW, so I could give a fuck. I already know what time it is.
mean, if all the fandom, if
Time to get
people
your popcorn
watch-
money out.
if people are going to watch it anyway, if they get an eye candy, just like you're saying, so why should they even make much of an effort?
I don't have an answer for that.
I'm not going to say they're not going to give effort, man.
I'm not going to say that. Like, I think it would be silly for them to bring in like to hire like a super acclaimed talented writer. You know, because a super acclaimed talented writer is going to be expensive, and they've proven that they don't need a good script to make a lot of money.
Yeah,
I just hope Hasbro doesn't use one of their other properties and end up battle shipping Transformers too. You know.
Yeah.
I can see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sunk my Transformers.
But I mean, I don't know.
Be in there watching the movies.
I would imagine.
I'll see it on Blu-ray.
Justin, I'll come over and we will go watch together. Damn it.
And
then we'll go get White Castle afterwards.
We'll go to White Castle. I'll wait outside and be just as entertained watching whatever's going on the wall.
You go to White Castle. You go to White Castle. Bobby will be there to slap that burger out of your hand.
I am. I've given you my word, Matt. That sandwich is mine in October.
I know, but we still. I want to sit by Justin so we can watch the movie and talk.
You can do that. You can do that.
Right.
But I don't think that. I think that it's feasible that we're going to get a Beast Wars movie. I think that that's probably going to happen. It will be, it'll be set up like a.
It'll be stupid.
Oh yeah. But it's going to be set up like a prequel. I wouldn't be surprised if this animated film that they've already kind of greenlit. I wouldn't be surprised if that hints at the idea of like a Legend of Beasts, type things that were around, whatever, thousands of years ago or what have you.
Oh, I hope they don't mix it in with you. Well,
and they almost went extinct and
yeah,
blah 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 blah. And
the storyline doesn't really
things into fossils, and
Yeah,
they would have to. I mean, the whole storyline behind Beast Wars, it doesn't fly with the universe now. So
they'll just adjust as need be.
Whatever. Dinobots didn't fit with that universe either, and they're like, hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Dinobots.
I love
you're welcome.
How everybody like when they see Age of Extinction for the first time, like when they see like the dinosaur shit in the beginning, is like absolutely sure that has something to do with like the Dinobots, and it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's so rewarding for me as like a hater.
I had 3 pages of things I hated about that movie. 3 pages.
I enjoyed your review. I thought your review was very entertaining.
We're gonna hug it out, Justin.
You know how many times I've seen it since I wrote those 3 pages?
Zero.
None.
I'll tell you, the review that I did of it, like I get people, still like within the past week that'll comment on it and say, I like the Bay movies and I can't disagree with anything you're saying. Like that's like one of the best compliments I've ever received. It's like, damn, like you want to argue with me and you can't.
There's like 2 schools of people. I feel like there's 2 schools of people. There's at least
Rational
2
people and metal.
No. They're fans that just love it for the eye candy and the experience. And then you have like fans that are afraid to not be a fan because they're afraid that not providing their support will take away Transformers entirely from them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I want third-party live-action Transformer movies.
Oh.
But like,
okay.
But the ticket prices are like $40 a piece.
$40.
It's limited showings.
150 a piece.
It's limited showings, but you can definitely do it. And Lenny is ready to get on. Let me.
No, the movies would be sold just like at the local laundromat. $5 movie.
Yeah, I don't think I have him on my contact list.
I got. I'm going to send you I'm going to send you it right here.
Get your Australian face on, guys.
What's an Australian face?
I don't know.
God damn. Bobby, don't insult him.
Bobby,
no,
or not Bobby, Robert. I'm getting y'all mixed up tonight for some reason. I don't know why.
There,
Damn.
sent. All right, let's move on because I think we've probably bored people enough talking about this bullshit. But
yeah, bored me.
Look, here's another little funny joke. So like Matt wrote 12 movies slated in the show notes, and then It put 3 exclamation marks behind that bitch, and then 4 periods of an ellipses, and then a smiley face. He is a fucking pumped. So, moving right along, we got some exclusive convention news. SDCC fembots.
Hookers on the corner.
I'm still gonna say, good looking.
Good night, folks.
Good looking set, but I don't know. I guess the price is not horrible for an SDCC thing.
What was it, 75?
I don't know.
I don't know. What
I think it was 75.
I mean,
yeah, $74.99. Justin, did you hit up that address in the
working on it?
Copy
that. I mean, it looks like someone's playing the bass, and then they just they got off the street corner, and they're ready to make you a sandwich. That's what it looks like.
Who said? Somebody had a funny statement about this, that it looked like something. Oh, now I can't remember what it was. It was a funny ass reference though. But this is. I mean, the paint jobs on this are still beautiful, but it's just.
Yeah, they're shiny.
The one in the middle looks like Beast Wars RC. You know, that paint job.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
And the one in the middle looks like she's calling the guys like, yeah. That's all she's doing, and you got the bases, and you got the big ass. Why has she got that big ass weapon?
Yeah, that's the thing. Why are the weapons so big?
That is taller than all of them.
Oh, because they're combiner hunters, so they need like big weapons to take down the.
Yeah, man. Gotta make it all Monster Hunter like, you know.
But look at that damn. Well, look at that saw blade or whatever that thing on the right. RC's carrying. God dang. I mean, I swear you could put 2 of them together on top of each other, and it's still bigger than that.
This looks like a Cirque du Soleil show.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, it's just like, I mean, it's cool and all, like, but
need some trampolines on the bottom of them and shit.
Now here's some. Well, okay, so I've been seeing people comment about this throughout the week and saying things like, you know, this is shit. You know, and then it comes to why is this shit, and people have been saying the price.
Yeah, that's definitely way overpriced, but you know, as far as redecos go, they look kind of cool.
Yeah, but it's a ton of paint, and it's a limited release, so we get a
lot of
price.
A lot of lick of paint.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? In Toys R Us in New York, deluxes are $23.
So yeah, it's really not much of a different price.
Yeah. So I mean, it's you know, they're overpriced, but it's a decent price for, you know, Comic-Con exclusive.
If anybody is to Comic-Con, I would like for you to pick up that Doctor Strange Marvel Legends box set exclusive.
That is sexy.
Nice. But
that's 120 right there, I think, wasn't it?
No, it was 100, I think, or maybe it was 120, but it was 5 figures. You know, like I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but you don't get the big weapons like this.
That's true. Bobby. That's true.
I don't know. The big weapons I think are stupid, but why are they called combiner hunters? You have to fucking hunt one? Like no one knows.
No one knows where they
5,000-foot giant is.
Can you not see them taking down something with that big purple thing? God,
yeah, but you hear what he's saying. He's saying they have to hunt it. Like, where the fuck are they hiding?
Where the fuck is Minotaur? I don't know.
There are a bunch of robots in disguise. Come on.
True. There you go. There you go. Look at them cars on Cybertron. They don't look different.
Look up. Oh, I found them. Look up. Oh, there he is.
And like my other thing is like, does anybody really? I guess people do, but you know, does anybody want these over? Like, I like these. I think they look.
I may get them.
Like they don't look. They look less accurate. Like there's a ton of paint on them, but the paint is less accurate to the core of the character. So like, I would have preferred if they would. I mean, they wouldn't have done it because then people would have been like, "Well, mine's good enough." But like, I would have preferred if they would have just painted them the right way, as their correct representations.
Give them some nice like grit and stuff. Like they've been battling some fucking giants that no one else could find.
Yeah, yeah. Throw some I don't know.
Wash on them. What did we learn from Bobby Skullface recently? There's washes. But then what was on the back of that what we're trying to figure? What did you call that?
Dry brushing.
Dry brushing. There's air brushing.
Ooh, the next Warptron figure's coming out soon too.
Now we're talking.
Hey guys.
There he is. The Thunder from Down Under.
Sexy
How you doing?
Bitch.
What did you get this week, Lenny?
What did I get this week? I got the Stealth Assassin from MMC.
Is it MMC?
In terms of money spent, I think Lenny's got a Baldwin drop coming in.
he got figures.
Maybe. I've been selling a few things this week so that I can afford Dystopia. So.
Oh my God, you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
He already has it.
The Elite.
You have it?
No, not yet.
Oh, really? I thought those were your pictures you were posting.
No. Tony is getting it this week. So, as well as the 2 new Warbitron figures. But, yeah.
Wait, what are you getting?
2 new Warbitron figures?
Yeah.
Well, they got nose cones coming out soon.
Yeah,
I got an email in about 10 days.
B and C.
Oh, my God. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Same time.
Is that just a Lenny special, or is that to everybody?
No. Well, the second one in the new set got delayed, so they released Nose Cone. But is it
the car?
What's the red car? The car.
Lightspeed.
Yeah, Lightspeed. That's coming next week, or mid this week, I believe.
That is fucking awesome.
They're both coming out soon. I know I got an email with a nose cone from BBTS. It'll be about 10 days.
Yeah,
I didn't get anything about the Lightspeed.
Now, Tony told me that he's getting Lightspeed Wednesday, I think. So.
Nice.
Oh
Nice.
shit!
What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think about the SDCC fembots?
Love them. Just say it. You love them.
Hail Hasbro. No,
damn right.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Not my thing.
And you just bought the Stealth Assassin.
Yeah.
So you're in the mood to buy fembots, and
but third party did it first, so Hasbro are just.
Hey, these will make you a sandwich with those weapons. All right, you just keep that in mind. All right.
They'll also.
Do they transform into like a toaster or?
I hope so.
Maybe a dishwasher.
I love how it looks like the Windblade is playing like the big bass. Like, because if I was in like a metal band, I would play the big fucking bass, like the.
Oh, she's playing it too. She's strutting it too. Look
the super stupid, like oversized bass.
The middle one's like, yeah.
It's a broom.
Oh, we're sorry for our 2 female listeners. That's not.
Yeah,
that's not what we represent. But it's still funny.
We know that you do not fall into the stereotype, but to the other 99.9% of our fan base, how about those ladies making us sandwiches? Am I right?
Yeah. Hey.
Anyway.
Slap that mayonnaise on.
Damn right.
So, Fanstoys MP Grimlock. Now, this is going to bring up some discussion. This is setting the internet ablaze. What are our thoughts?
Yeah, Iron Factory or
thoughts, comments? Did I skip Iron Factory?
Yes, you did.
Fanstoys is next.
Fanstoys is first.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. I can't read. I'm from Arkansas.
So, so go ahead. What are our thoughts, comments, courtesies, or concerns?
I find it more difficult to discuss the Fanstoys stuff because it's just so fucking awesome. Ironically.
Yeah, but this one people are kind of split on though.
What's the difference between the MP one?
There's a lot.
He's got some big shoulders.
Oh,
the chest, is that it, Justin? People are taking issue with the chest?
People seem to have a big deal about the chest. I was trying to find any of the other dinobots in Sketch. The only one I could find was Stomp. Like, do we have any pictures of Soar or Scoria anywhere? Like, that were in drawing form?
I'm pretty sure we saw some, but I don't.
There was a Sever one, wasn't there?
I think there was a Sever.
Yeah, but Sever is not out yet, right?
Right.
So,
no.
I mean,
that would have been last year.
The Sever drawing did look a lot more detailed than the figure they're going to release.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I guess that's true. I could look at the prototype because, like, everyone's like, the chest is a big deal. I'm like, it's just a drawing, like, it's not the actual thing yet. So, like, I have a hard time having criticisms of it, all things considered. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I get the feeling that I don't know why. It's just my memory talking, which I can tell you I smoked a fair bit away. But I get the feeling that a lot. I got the overabundant like detail sketches from them before that didn't turn out that way.
Right.
Yeah. Like okay. Yeah, I'm looking at Sever right now. Like the detail. He looks way more detailed in the actual drawing, but like all that detail is there. It just looks way different when it's actually colored and stuff. Like Like the clear chest piece on Sever has like a little like almost like a targeting thing on it, but it's like carved into the actual translucent plastic, so you can't see any of that stuff at all. Like really, you can't. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
It's just molded line work. It's not like, you know.
Hey, I'm not going to be at the Fanstoys. I'll see some paddle shit. Okay, so
my
until I see some paddles, I don't want to get into the Fantoy stuff.
Like I'm not crazy about the shape of the chest. You know, like
it's a little big.
It like it's that bump out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's
maybe like a chest bump. I mean, come on, Bob.
I mean, I hear you, and I'm in. You know, I'm a fan of this company, so until they prove me wrong, I'm in. Don't get me wrong.
Unfortunately, Grimlock will be the last one, so if you don't like them, by the time you're out, you've already bought the other ones. You know?
Yeah. But
I think by the last one, I think they'll learn everything that that's gone wrong with the other 4. I mean, maybe Grimlock will probably be the best one out of them. As far as aesthetics wise and everything.
Well, that'd be pretty stupid not to put a little bit of extra work into Grimlock anyway, because that's going to be a massive moneymaker for them.
Yeah.
And you really have to convince people to get rid of their MP Grimlock for it. You know, like.
Well, I don't see a lot of people getting rid of MP.
Already sold.
I don't see a lot of people getting. I'm not gonna get rid of my MP one. I mean, I love my MP one.
Mine either, but like I do want a better Grimlock. You know, like.
Hush your mouth.
I'm sorry. I hear people all the time say things like, "How could they make a better MP Grimlock?" And like, I don't get me wrong, I love my MP Grimlock, but he is a floppy fucker.
The only thing I can make it be, to go with it, just be a little bigger than what the MP one is, because he's kind of he's smaller than the other ones, and Fanstoy did give the little sandals and shit, but. Mandals. But that's the only way I could see. I mean, like I said, I'm all in. Fanstoys, has not proved me wrong yet. And I don't think they will. I don't think they're going to go wrong with the dinobots. I see them thriving for a long time. As far as
size aside, though, like there are some things with that MP Grimlock that I do feel like could be improved. And one could argue that Hashtag, missed a great opportunity by re-releasing him so many times over the past couple of years and not kind of updating it a taste.
Yeah, they didn't do anything. Well, they added a seat for him and a crown.
And that seat is a piece of shit.
I know.
Yeah, it is.
So
that's the one I'm selling. I'm selling my MP8X.
And they were more expensive too than the original first one that came out. They were what, $250 at one time or something?
Yeah.
I think that's a bad move. Yeah.
Before they re-released that one, it was going for like $600. Before they re-released the marble colored one.
Yeah. I mean, they've released. God dang, how many times they released this thing? Like 6 times, 7.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. This grinder, I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. I can't wait to see what the transformations like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The one thing the drawings that I can see on Sever have shown is like the way the legs and stuff all kind of transform. Like you can see on Sever all the the like dinosaur legs and stuff all filled in. So like the fact that Grimlock has like a solid leg there, like that's kind of intriguing because at this point we've never seen one that's had quite as solid looking of a leg as him. It's always been something folds in to make the solid leg.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like there'll be something, just a cover that comes over.
Yeah.
Like where's his tail at?
On the outside of his leg.
Yeah, his tail's on the outside. Of his leg.
Okay.
And if you notice, you can see just a taste of the dino head.
Yep, on his back.
Yeah, you can see that. You notice that jaw comes out and it's angular. His lower jaw. So maybe we'll have more of a G1 toy representation.
Well, that would be shit. That would be stupid.
I would really hope that's not the route they go, considering everything else.
Wait. Did somebody just dog G1?
No, I'm not dogging G1, but like I am dogging the toy a little bit, just in the sense that
it'd be like what's the other company, the one that made Gutter?
Gigapower.
Yeah, if they made them like cartoon accurate now,
that would be frustrating also. Right.
Yeah.
So are y'all not in for paddles at all? No.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Oh, Bobby, you know, if they make a paddles, you'll buy it.
I'm in.
If Fanstoys makes a paddles, I'm into.
Yeah, me too.
We're all in probably. But, anyways.
I really want my paddles to be made by Megaform, so there's that. But
wow.
I still wish they came out with that Jetfire.
Oh, hell, Megaform.
Megaform. I think Megaform is officially resting in peace. I mean, they haven't said as such, but I'm pretty sure the doors have closed down there, that old factory.
Yeah, that factory's done. Pack it up. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
So anyway, I guess we'll all just sit and wait. But it's definitely not what I expected. When I saw, when I saw a notification, I think it was Lenny sent it to me in a message. And it said, I just knew, and when I opened it, it wasn't what I was expecting to see. That I have to admit. I like it, and I'm in, but it wasn't what I was expecting to see.
You expect to see your dick, Lenny. That's what you expect.
Ooh.
Come step it up.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Iron Factory's IDW Overlord. Dude, I guess this Legends thing is just not going away. So I'm just going to get with the program and stop hating.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not going to buy him, but I'll at least stop hating on him.
I was so excited when I saw this. I was like,
oh, yeah.
Overlord!
You know, 99% of the world just saw that. They were like, yes! And they're like, oh, shit.
And like the detailing and everything, like it looks good. Like there's a base mode, there's
that's awesome.
Separate things, and then it's legend scale.
Yeah.
God damn it!
What do you?
All the Mountain Dew nerds were like, fuck yeah!
There's nothing wrong with legend scale. There's nothing wrong with any scale.
There's nothing wrong with any of that, except when you're not buying it and you don't want it. So
yeah, there's no place for it in my room. So
right,
there's a lot of places in my room for it. I got me some
Are you hanging toys from the ceiling now?
Yes.
It's so small. He's got plenty of space.
Yeah. I got some little fellers in a couple days ago. I like them.
Oh God!
Iron Factory's good. I like Iron Factory.
Dude, we should make our third. All right, so after we get Shitstorm out, then we'll start making our Legends class. But like the scale will be called Little Fellas.
Little Fellas.
Lil. L-I-apostrophe-L.
Yeah, Little Fellas.
I'm in it. I know Robert will probably get these.
Yeah.
Robert loves the Legends.
Does Oscar get the Legends?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay.
And don't get me wrong, when I say, like, you know, I'm not interested in stuff, it has nothing to do with, like, me thinking they're bad. Like, I think they all look great. I just don't have, you know, much of a Legends collection, so to me, I'm not going to go buy Overlord just because. I could, but I could also save, like, $70, you know?
Right, exactly.
Oh. If they don't
take how much they're going for?
No.
There's something like that. They're like $50 for two of them, aren't they?
Yeah, about $44.
No.
$44.
Windblade was what, $25?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a character I have a strong attachment to.
Well, you bought the deluxe.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go out and spend $50 on a third-party Windblade, or you know, like $30 on.
She was $25.
I still don't want her. You know.
You're preaching to the wrong choir, Robert.
Go ahead and sell me $25 for a Jazz, and then maybe I'll be like, cool, my collection can use another Jazz, because that's relevant.
Let me get off topic real quick. Justin, are you still in for that Jazz?
I am.
Oh, those cankles.
It's looking shady, man.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's setting my spidey sense off.
Well, the thing that sets my spidey senses off is just how inexpensive it is compared to most other third-party things. It's size. But whatever. We'll see.
But we haven't seen anything close to a finished product on that.
Look at Lenny getting defensive on the.
I need me a Jazz.
I know.
I'm with you, Lenny.
I saw a post where it said Jazz 2016 Takara. I think Takara's going to make one next year.
I think it's going to happen too. That said,
me too.
In the meantime, I need a Jazz. So.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I mean, Starscream, I'll be the same way. You know, don't care. He'll be in my collection.
Yeah, except you already got taken care of.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen?
What's going to happen?
They're going to come out. They're going to come out with a Legends Jazz. You're going to get him. You're going to see how amazing he is, and you're going to realize you need the other figures too.
I mean, I have the blaster and the steel jaw and ramhorn set, and like it's well made. Like, and I have the 6-gun stuff, and that's a cool set. But like, it's not cool enough for me to like rock the whole scale. Like I get an overlord and all. Like I don't know. I mean,
I'll let you play mine at tfcon.
Yeah, let's bring our legends.
Is that what you're calling your penises?
Yeah.
I gotta get something. Legends class. Bobby's like leader class.
He said it's small, but it's pretty.
I got small joints.
Check out the articulation on this guy.
Yeah. Now watch the gimmick. So
get that minicon over here.
And then there's the prowl. Does anybody have anything to add?
It's nice looking. It only has one picture, but it's good. I think it's a World War Thin. It looks like is that what they was going for?
It looks like a cyber, like some sort of Cybertron.
I thought it was World War Thin, maybe. But anyway, I'm in. Whatever. And then you got the Dinobots. Fuck yes.
Yeah. Now the Dinobots are War Within, right? Yeah. And they're now they teased this with like a Chinese like sentence, and like people were like scrambling to try to figure out because it was like tank bird tank some shit.
tank bird.
And people were like trying to figure out what the fuck it meant, and I don't think anybody saw this coming, but I bet people thought these were Voyager size. Is this the 10th? Is this the 10th set of Dinobots?
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
At least
first Legends. I think
this one I can give them props to as being creative because it's not a combiner and it's something that existed.
Yeah.
What? It's not a combiner? No, not into it.
Mount tapping out on that one.
Combiner, Dinobots only. I saw you comment something along those lines in a thread earlier this week.
Dude, I comment on every single post. Dinobots do not combine.
Come on, did you like my meme?
Did
you like that one?
Which
no
meme?
Combining necessary with the 3 Dinobots going up against Dinobots, no combining necessary.
Yeah, damn right.
What next? What's next?
Oh, I'm in on the Dinobots too.
Yeah, hold on a second. So what are they turning into? Tank? Like tank Dinobots?
Yeah, they're from War Within.
They're Dino, D-Y-N-O bots.
They're like
Dynamite!
What the hell?
Dynamite.
Dynamite. I said Dynamite.
I know what it is, but he just Dynamite.
I know what it is. But yeah, I think we need to see more of this. But I think that the good news, Robert, is that your Legends collection is going to be growing.
Yes. Oh yes. You know you're getting this.
No, I'm out. I'm out.
Oh bullshit! You get everything Dinobot.
No, I don't. I have 3 sets of Dinobots going, which is excessive, I admit. But three's enough.
You know who can transform these and have a lot of fun with them? Jaina.
No.
Actually, I'm on Robert's side on that one. I think she would love them.
But they don't turn into dinosaurs.
Oh yeah, that's true. She likes the dino part. She likes the dino.
Yeah, exactly. Like she would be like, "This is fucking stupid."
So when she says she'll go down to your room, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, just like my buddy Shane.
I love that.
My buddy Shane, we shout him out so much on the show, and like the sad thing is, like he would never be caught dead listening to anything remotely close to this type of show, and he'll never know that. I know, I agree, but he'll never know the type of love he gets.
Oh, well. I get that. You know, it's funny. I get that. Sometimes I'll bring something home, and I'll tell my daughter like, "Ooh, guess what we got?" And she'll just be like, "Another Transformer, Daddy."
Oh, mine is always like she'll be like, "What's that?" She'll see like a box or something, and I'll be like, "Something." She'll be like, "Something for you."
Where's mine at?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Uh-huh." Whereas the other, she went downstairs. She hadn't seen my third party, the gutter, and she saw it the other day, and she was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "It's a Masterpiece Snarl." And she was like, she said, "Takara or third party?"
Oh, that's awesome.
And I was like, "It's third party." And she was like, "I need one of these." And I was like, "Well, you're gonna have to get heavier into Transformers for me to fucking buy you one of these." And she was like, "I can do that." And then like,
nice.
But now the irony of it all is then actually that day we went hunting because I'm looking for leader class Magnus, and she's looking for some shit herself. So like, we went hunting and she was like, we're in Kmart of all places, and she's like, "Where do they have third party? Where do they carry third party here?" sweetheart. They don't carry third party here. You're lucky this place carries first party.
You're lucky they have the air conditioner on.
You're lucky you haven't got stabbed yet.
You're lucky the climate is even like tolerable for a party.
You're lucky that your feet ain't sticking to the floor.
She's like, what is this smell? It smells like despair.
That's why the value of getting a good job, good education.
Yeah.
You know.
Poor Lenny, you don't know. Kmart is like. Have you heard of Walmart?
We've got a Kmart.
No shit.
Yeah, true story.
Lenny, do you have homeless people who live in Kmart?
I think that's the staff, right?
Have you ever heard the song? He said that's a stat. Hey, have you heard the ghetto? Talking about the ghetto.
What?
Matt,
yeah, we've got Kmart, we've got Target, we don't have Walmart.
Matt, what I got to work on now? What I got to work on? My singing?
No, I'm just saying you got a lot of soul, brother. That's all.
I know. Thank you. Yeah. So you have a Kmart over there? Shit.
Yeah.
Do you have Outback over there, really?
No.
Man, them fucking steaks are awesome.
Oh,
God.
you know what?
Oh wait, no, I think we do. I think
Hang on,
I've seen one
let's
before.
Them cheese fries.
I got to call Bobby out on something.
Okay.
Cheese fries.
You thanked Lenny for the blooming onion.
Yeah.
Then you
That's mine.
hated onion.
Well, can I be honest with you about that? Okay, so I hate.
You said you hated onions.
I do hate onions, but I recognize that the bloomin' onion is the most recognizable thing from Outback's menu, which is why I used it as a point of reference.
There you go.
You're objective.
You just don't know, Robert. You just don't know.
I would like to defend myself, Your Honor.
There you go. What we got next? Some hardhead?
I don't know what's for dinner. What's for dinner? What's cooking up, Matt?
You in the shower, buddy?
I'm sorry, my bad.
Matt, why don't you eat at a reasonable hour? God damn it.
Yeah, 7:47. Shit. My bad, I'll mute it.
Okay, so Maketoys Hardhead, the first thing that's kind of been of interest to me, I think, this evening, in a major way. I just got to get rid of my Toy World one at a time.
Already sold mine.
Can you actually get rid of it?
I put it up last night and it sold in 5 minutes.
No shit.
$90 gone.
Damn.
Wow.
That's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
How much you paid for him? What, 70?
No, I probably paid about 90.
Oh.
I was looking on like eBay and I didn't see a good price for him. You know, like he seems to only go for like $60 there. So I was like, I think I'll just hold on to him.
But I'm talking 90 Australian dollars here.
Yeah, that's true.
I see.
Yeah. So
this
like
looks good.
70
Australian
US.
space bucks, whatever.
Yeah, Monopoly money.
The hardhead looks good. I'm in on this one.
I like the treads.
Yeah.
They look like they move.
Yeah, but yeah, they do look like they move, and that is badass. But I like how they sit in robot mode. Like I know it's not accurate or whatever, but I like it. And that's what I'm talking about. Like I don't think, like this is like maybe a better topic for a discussion at some point. But like I don't think I want cartoon accuracy anymore. Like I'm good with it. I'll accept it. But I think I want something more like this, something that is like masterpiece scaled, that will fit with the cartoon act, but is a little bit updated in its sense of style.
I don't know about that, Bobby. Sounds like you're trying to justify some of those Voyager piece figures.
The Voyager piece, that shit is real.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do love this. I just want Maketoys. Like I was having a discussion with Andrew today, and we were talking about how like Maketoys has been up to some like weird shit this year. Like,
yeah,
you know, they haven't released much, but they've been showing us everything, but they can't seem to get anything out. We still haven't got that tailgate. What was the last thing that Maketoys actually released?
Utopia.
Oh, Utopia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it Computron or Utopia?
I think it was
About the same time.
That was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
So they haven't put anything out. They haven't put anything out this year yet.
Nope.
Damn.
Dystopia.
Man, this hardhead looks nice.
Dystopia. Yeah, Dystopia is their first release this year.
Yeah.
That's $400.
When all we want is Scorpionok.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That looks nice. Oh, this hardhead looks sweet. Yeah, the treads and everything. They look like they move. I like that. That's
looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good. I like, and they're showing everything. Like, how many reveals? Like fans, like that's the thing. Like Maketoys just had like the most reveals, but the least releases of 2016.
It's like they're like trying to say like, hey, we're still relevant.
Right.
We're still relevant.
I wonder when Highbrow's going to get some love. I mean, they're showing, they're redoing these, and then Hardhead's been done before. Where's Highbrow at? They're not going to ever do him.
But the other thing is that, like, aside from that, is like Fans Project. What's going on with them?
Yeah, they've been quiet too. What's the last time they released something?
Valor, the swoop.
Blech.
Yeah. It's bad. It's a bad boy.
Does the size of these headmasters upset anyone? Because I was on Facebook yesterday when they did the hard head reveal, and everyone was pissing their panties about how they were way too big. And like, I think the scale's perfect. MP scale. They were big boys.
Were they Mountain Dew nerds?
Like, isn't that the point of why they're doing them in this size? Is to make them fit with the MPs?
Yeah,
but everyone's upset
bigger.
that they're bigger than MP10, and or the same size as.
Right, the same size as. Like, they're bigger than MP cars.
Well, why does it have to go with MT10?
Because MP10, I feel like, is the standard for the MP collection. Size-wise.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, everything comes down to how it compares to MP10. So, like, but here's the thing about it is that, like I think Hardhead works, but I think Chrome Dome is a little big.
Yeah, I would have liked to seen Chrome Dome car size just for consistency.
Right.
They were all the same height in the cartoon in robot mode, though.
True.
Everybody was the same size.
That's what they're going for.
That's true. even Devastator and Bruticus were the same size as Ultramatics at one time.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that? Okay.
Yeah, that was a terrible. Their consistency got all over the place in that episode. It was probably the worst.
The Constructicons also fit in Ultra Magnus's hands. I mean,
yep.
Yeah.
I've been trying to
War and Pocket Devastator, right?
I've been trying to fit my Hercules inside Chigurh, and it just won't happen.
Not quite working out, huh?
No, I'll keep at it.
Hey, you like that little peekaboo? I saw that. I was like, "Is this right?"
That was
like, "This can't be right." And I pull it down, like, "Oh shit, peekaboo!" Oh man.
That one that when Matt was talking about the peekaboo with the reflector though, and then he came behind him with that fucking meme. That was one of my favorites ever.
Yeah, I had to work on that one.
Oh god, that was good. So what do we have next, Matt? Do you want to introduce any? Oh no, we got a third party Devastator, another big internet topic.
Yeah.
They don't know. Everybody thinks it's Warbotron, but.
Yeah, Generation Toy. Talk about them like really going after like the Hasbro reference.
I know, make or break, man.
I can't see this being Warbotron. Like, the outline doesn't really strike me as Warbotron.
Robert thinks it is.
Everyone thinks it is because it's a silhouette and the font's similar. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can something about. I mean, look, you can just see it somewhere in the aesthetic with the proportions. Sure, his shoulders are gigantic, but the height, the shoulder height, the head size, the forearm size. I mean, it all is very similar to the aesthetic of Warbotron.
What if they name every? Sorry.
No, go on.
No, go on. No, I'm gonna make a joke because remember those shoulder pads that women used to wear in the '80s?
Oh yeah.
That's what that is. Big ass shoulder pads. And he's wearing. What if?
I mean, if it wasn't for the Technobots, I would think that perhaps they're naming every combiner like with a different company name, almost.
Yeah, they called Minosaur Warbotron also.
That pisses me off. I want my combiners to have ridiculous names.
Oh yeah, I know. Toy World's Freeway is one of my favorites. Like, it's just so like a bootleg, like a bootleg name of like.
So, well, with this, so it looks like it's just like the bots are on the shoulders, and you had like add-ons for the arms. Like, are they? Is the arms part of the?
If I had to guess based on G1 Devastator, no, it's not.
I mean,
they're just gonna plop right on the shoulders and just add on
plop
arms.
So you don't think the? Oh yeah, I see what you.
That can't be Warbotron then. That can't.
Why?
Be
Like, those could easily be just the treads flipping
Because
down.
look at Bruticus. Because look at that. I mean, look at the arms. The way they're actually the transformer. It's an add-on kit. That's all it is. The arms. I don't think that's Warmatron.
It's definitely not the treads flipping out, because you can still see the treads on the shoulders.
Right. But I mean, that now you basically have a third party doing like knocking off Warbitron style, at least in their presentation.
This is Dr. Wu. That's all it is.
It's like the most ambitious leap ever.
But to be fair, Robert, like from like TFC, the other companies have knocked off, like once Hercules came out, they all had their own little, ideas of how it worked or whatever. So like it's not a new concept to,
No, I just mean making it look like it's Warbitron, just the font and the coloring, and just the way they're presenting the silhouette.
Why I don't think it's Warbitron? Because ever since the very first reveal of Bruticus, and then everything we've ever seen since, when they pose a picture for its reveal, it has fucking added. And this Devastator is basically like standing for a mugshot.
Yeah. And also, you can see some gappage there in the torso.
Yeah, because the wheels on long haul sit at an angle from what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just plopped right on there too.
I need to see more of this before I commit. I'm down for a new Devastator. Like, I think Devastator needs an update. I'm interested, but I need to see more before I.
Are you selling Herc though?
No.
All right.
I'm just gonna have all the Devastators, I guess.
If this is decent, I'll probably sell Hercules.
Oh,
my Hercules has some broken pieces and shit. Like, I wouldn't be.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with Hercules, but I want all my combiners to be as big as they can be. So I don't know if I can get one that's gonna stand side by side with the Warbitron guys and Auden, then Hercules might have to go up on the Facebook page for sale.
And what's going on with the wings on the fucking Mixmaster?
Yeah, you know what? The more I look at the silhouette, the less I actually think it's Warbitron. Like, the hands are not the same style hands that they've done. Like, I don't know. I just feel like Warbitron is much better proportioned than this thing ends up being.
Yeah.
This looks like that RID thing from RID from 2000. Remember the Constructicons, whatever, Grimlock and all that stuff? That's what this is.
I think Warbitron is the best proportioned combiner ever.
Yeah. This guy's got some beefy calves and shoulders.
He does. I'm not even crazy about that. Like, I don't have the upgrade set for my Hercules. Like, I don't personally like that look. I love the proportions of Hercules.
This is all a bunch of all. This is all wrong. This is a bunch of wrong. I'm sorry, Robert.
What are you apologizing to me for?
At least its feet are the same size, though, right?
Oh, there we go. There we go. Now let's go outside. We're going outside.
I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I was just waiting for when.
God damn it. Lenny, I thought we was better than that, man. I thought it was better than that.
I'll tell you what, man. The more I get the more people seem to see of that Combiner Wars Devastator, the more they like it. But the more I see of it, the more I'm like, eesh. I don't know.
It'll be in your collection.
It might be. It might be. But like I said, all the Devastators, all of them.
I think that thing is gonna have more problems than the CW Menasor.
That would surprise me.
It is gonna be a floppy piece of shit.
I'm not sure it can be worse than Menasor. Right. Menasor is the worst combiner I've ever held ever.
Hold on, I'm taking Lenny off of my friends list.
I mean,
I love you.
I'm sure I'll get hate mail for it, and all I can do is say my opinion. Actually, it was interesting. I had a guy who was it recently? Somebody. I think it was Brink. He saw it and he started calling me the Nerd Whisperer. But I had a guy comment on my video about how not the guy saying I was fucking stupid, but another guy comment on my video saying how terribly ridiculous I am for not liking Menasor. Like, and he was very abrasive initially about it, and I wrote him back and I was like, look, I was like, all I can say is what I think about the fucking toy and tell you why I think it. My opinion is no more valid than yours. I'm just saying what I think. If you don't like it, the good news is I'm not the only fucking, show in town. There's 1,000 other motherfuckers that are reviewing toys, and you're more than welcome to check them out. And if you find another reviewer that fits better with your sensibilities, then by all means, watch that motherfucker. And he wrote me back. And he wrote me back, and he was like, you know what? That makes perfect sense. I am sorry for coming at you that way, and he was like, I agree with a lot of what you're saying. I just get defensive of the line, and like the truth came out. Like the truth.
But he also said something like, I honestly can't afford the more expensive.
Yeah, and then he said that the truth shall set you free. Like, and that's all I was doing, was leading them to the fountain of truth.
Now y'all best friends at TFCon in Toronto.
Yeah. Now he's gonna buy me a beer.
You're in on the Iron Factory Devastator.
Me?
Yeah.
Negative.
No.
Dude, there's no way. There's no way I'm getting. I don't give a shit about a fucking Legend class figure. I'm happy.
You're barking up the wrong tree, man.
Yeah. What about the fact that he scales G1?
You're barking up the wrong tree, man.
Wait, with my proper G1? I can't put like an articulated, nice looking toy next to my proper G1. It'll look ridiculous. It'll look like a fish out of water. Like, I love G1 because it's G1. It's my childhood. I can look at it. I can remember things. I can remember my father. Then there's things I don't want to remember about my childhood that I remember. But the point is that it is what it is. If I add some old new fancy shit to it, it totally takes away the charm of it. And then if my wife, who doesn't know any better, if she were to come downstairs and see like a super nice third party Legends class combiner sitting next to like fucking Piranhacon or whatever his name is, she would be like, why is this one so much better? Why did you even bother with these other ones? Like, it would throw the whole thing off. I'm happy that you Legends people are happy, but
I bought the one of the upgrades. Actually, I bought 2 upgrades for the G1 Devastator to like kind of articulate them, and then when I was done, like, this is kind of dumb,
Yeah, I did that one.
I
did that with my G1 Predaking as well, and then I bought Ares, and then I bought Feral Rex. So
evolution.
And then I fucking sold my. It was reissue. It was like a 2010 reissue Predaking. I think I sold it for like $200.
Yeah,
nice.
I did get the I do have that Predaking too, and I got the wings for it because I'm like, whatever, that's cool. I'll take those. So, but the rest of it, like, I didn't want the crazy articulated. Like, I thought I wanted that, back when I first started collecting, and then later on I'm like, if I want an articulated version, I want like everything articulated and good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if anybody thinks that G1 is which I love G1, everybody loves G1. That's fine. If anybody thinks that it's going to be better than these third party things, or even CW, if whoever loves CW, that's fine. But it's just evolution. Thank God that we're getting stuff better. I'm glad that they're not making stuff like they did back in G1, because then nobody would probably buy it.
But I mean, like, at the same time, the materials are superior. No, I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Like that,
back then they didn't care.
Stronger.
They didn't care. You had metal and or diecast or whatever you had on there. You had
out the ass. And like now don't get me wrong, they had some dainty shit in G1 too. But like, But like the stuff that was like the Scramble City combiners, like you could fucking hit those things with a baseball bat and pick them up.
The Predaking, the metal version. Fuck yeah, you can knock somebody out with those damn things. I mean, it's just But
I did.
My original Throttlebot.
I did. The fuck out.
What'd you say, Robert?
My Throttlebot Goldbug still goes.
There you go. My little my jump starters still go. Twin twist and.
Yeah, one of mine does too. I think the other one doesn't. Well, no, one of mine doesn't stick together anymore.
Oh, my fucking the monster bots, they still fucking spark.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah.
I don't think mine. I think maybe one of mine does. I don't know.
I know Double Dealer does. I haven't done the other ones. I think Repugnus maybe does too. But anyways, what we got? Repro-Labels?
Yeah, Repro-Labels.
I didn't mean to cut you out, Bobby. Was you gonna say something?
No. I was just gonna say I really like, if anybody's listening, if any third party company is like listening to this podcast, I'm sure they all do, right?
They have to.
I need the monster bots in my life. If one of you motherfuckers could just go ahead and cancel your dinobot plans you're working on and start up some.
Can I see a drawing? Can I see a drawing or something?
And if you can send me some review samples that I can keep.
All right.
I
really
hashtag best third-party company out there.
Yeah, like I've seen enough of these reviews. I know how to play the game.
I got it. So.
Hashtag best fucking third party ever.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about these Repro-Labels. If anybody got the email, I wonder have you ever got Repro-Labels, Lenny?
I have not. I don't know. I'm happy to just throw a faction logo on my toys.
You know what? So kind of spoiling later on. I've been packing up a lot of my old Transformers and stuff, and I kind of don't really want Repro-Labels anymore. Like they're all like peeling off, like from years. I'm like, it's kind of detracts from the whole point of putting them on when they're all peeling and the edges are coming off.
Make your toys look shit.
Yeah, like unless like I'm taking the time to like really like expertly clean this stuff, like they don't stay on for a month, let alone years from now. So
well, also I feel like their adhesive has improved over time. I may be completely talking out my ass on that. I just feel like some of the earlier ones that I've applied.
Yeah, they said they've upgraded their stuff, and I feel like I don't know, any of the like really tiny stickers never seem to work out for me. Like I pulled out the demo crew, which I put a bunch of like wrecker stickers on and stuff, and like God, their stickers are just like falling off every which way, every single one of them. I can't stand. So I don't know.
No, I don't use stickers on mine at all. I get the water decals for my logos, and they stay on. So.
Where do you get your water decals from?
Tony. They're actually they're official Transformer brand, I believe.
Huh.
But yeah, like why the fuck would they sell logos for their figures that already but yeah, they actually have a trademark Hasbro on the back. So
that either means that they're really Hasbro labels, or someone really cares about docking them off to give proper credit.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, Slingshot, and they've, which is cool, but they've also borrowed from their TFC aerial bot designs a little bit which I think is cool. But one doesn't seem to quite fit in the square, so I'm just not sure what happened there. But it looks
Polygon stickers. Hey,
Polygon.
Yeah, that's one I could care less about.
You can get your chest hairs.
That said, I will give them credit that the decals to go over your orange barrels, I guess if you apply them really good, that does look pretty good. But just take mine off and not spend any money.
I'm gonna get this. I like a lot of this breakup. I like the red breakup. I like the little Decepticon symbol in the hand, how it's silver. I like a lot of this. I'm probably gonna go in on this.
We know.
You gonna put his curly Q chest hairs on?
No. Chest hairs are out.
Chest hairs?
Chest hairs.
Italian Megatron.
What are you talking about?
Legends Groove. I would never buy this in the first place. So,
Overclocking.
Matt, what do you think about it?
Love them.
Good.
Not getting them, but love them.
Right. Uh-oh.
Alrighty, somebody's calling Hasbro.
Yeah, it's Hasbro calling.
Time to shut it down.
That's Justin.
Let me mute my mic. Fuck. How do I do that?
There you
I
go.
think you figured it out.
All right. How do I do?
How do I mute?
So
go ahead, Matt. Take over. Come on.
We got overclocking.
Overclocking. Now here's the thing. Overclocking's got a lot of like really good, clear details and stuff. Like to the point that the stickers didn't strike me as anything that actually stood out.
Yeah.
Anybody else like?
Well, the Autobot, on the front. I got Autobot stickers, so
I've got one of them.
Let me look at this overclock.
You know what overclocking needs? More blue.
Yes.
He does. More cowbell.
Read my mind.
Let's break up this blue with some blue.
Yeah, more blue color breakup.
It does feel like that was a wasted opportunity. And Quantron, to me, looks a mess.
I didn't even look at it.
Oh, look at that! Look at the light speed or whatever. What's the one on the arm with the motorcycle? Who's that?
Yeah, motorcycle.
Look at that yellow. Look at that yellow.
The chest bit with all the lights and all that shit. That shit is not for me.
It looks like a circus ride.
That shit is not for me.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Out of interest, because I haven't really followed the Repro-Label stuff. Have they made any sets for Warbotron stuff?
No, they have not, and people have asked about it, and I don't feel like we've ever got a straight.
Oh yeah, they do. They got one right now. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's a Quantron. Sorry. Yeah, they haven't made it for Warbotron.
Okay, all right.
People. I bet. Like you just said, or like Justin said, they're not really, sticking. So, would you really want something for Warbotron that's not?
Oh no, just no.
Well,
I wouldn't get them anyway.
I'm asking everybody. I mean,
the only problems that I've had with mine not sticking are the wraparound ones.
Those ones are the worst.
Yeah,
they're the very worst.
Suck.
Like Soundwave that goes on the weapons and stuff. Yeah, that shit. And
all the wraparound shit is for the birds, but like the stuff that sits on like flat panels, for me, I'm not having an issue with.
The Star Saber one, they have you putting it on his face. What the fuck?
That's not uncommon. That's not uncommon for Repro-Labels to have faceplate stickers.
Man, what kind of tweezers do you need to apply that shit?
Well, they did it to Brainstorm.
I actually think I might be in on the Star Saber ones just because I do like some of the added like little details on him. Like I don't think I need the faceplate or anything like that, but some of the little like the black breakups and stuff like that look pretty good.
It's nice.
Yeah, like the little like yellow details inside, that's fine, like just to make the thing more interesting. Star Saber is one of the few from this set I think looks good. And like I even like the combined ship with that like stripe and Star Saber, like I think that looks like an improvement to me.
Yeah, the stripe looks cool.
But Star Saber does need it too. I guess.
Absolutely.
You know what's gonna happen? Baldwin drop with the Repros. Fix go drop a.
I listened to the show last week, and you were being all coy. No, I'm not getting anything. You didn't
Baldwin make drop. I got the list. I got the list out tonight. So
I actually fell asleep a little bit. I think it was a little coma when he was going.
I think I did too. I was like, where am I at? Okay.
It's alright. I saw the pictures.
Diabetic coma.
Now,
what we got.
If I'm honest, I think the Combiner Wars stuff actually looks really good. Like the little details they put on Breakneck and stuff to give like the carbon fiber look and fill in those details. Really?
Yeah, I want to like it, but I don't like it at all. Like the hood doesn't really bother me, but all the stuff on the side bothers me. And
well, the nice thing about the stuff on the side, you don't have to put it on. But I love the fact that they made a little label to cover the glaring red part.
Yes.
Yeah. I think they did a good job, and like I think Off-Road looks fine. Like they did decent job making something out of that. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
The yellow on Off-Road looks great.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with Off-Road now? I mean, god dang it.
You're going to throw them in the trash.
No.
I told you not to get them in the first place.
If anything, the stickers for the hand, the combined hand, make it look like even more so that he's holding a cup of tea.
I hate those Combiner Wars hands feet thing are the worst. Oh my god, they're so ridiculous.
My buddy JD was here and he bought himself one of the Combiner Wars figures while he was visiting, and I threw one of those hand feet on my Hercules. It looks fantastic. It actually fits right in the paw. It's great.
I think the hand feet thing is like an interesting way to do it, but I don't think that they look great.
Agree.
They just didn't execute. They didn't execute. It's a good idea, but just didn't execute right. So, hell Hasbro.
So, Matt, would you like to break the exciting news regarding Kreos?
They're back,
Finally.
Y'all missed some shit. I like Kreos. They're good. They're all right. We got a new set according to Autobase. Yep, I don't know that name, but anyways, they come in single packs and everything. So they're bringing back. You got Jetfire, Trailbreaker, Sunstreaker, Sea Spray, which they've done. I think most of these already. So fucking Takara.
Are you down for these, Robert? They're even smaller than Legends and less articulated.
No. Fuck
You-
no.
You know what I love about these is that like finally they've just given up. They're like, nobody wants the whole Lego set, just little minifigures. Like,
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
true.
Yeah.
Those things are shelf warming a lot. But yeah, the single packs are flying off.
that,
I mean, they
that-
got some new ones, you know.
let me just say the best thing about Kreo was the robot chicken Kreo skit that I just found like last week. So that was
That
amazing.
was fantastic.
But basically, they're just, you know, recolors. They're all just recolors. So, I mean, they got some new ones. Triptychon, I think, is new, and Mod Wipe, I haven't seen him. And,
Yeah,
they'd already done those.
The idea of a Triptychon that's the same size as everybody else's. Stupid.
Yeah, it's misleading. Well, that's just stupid.
I'm sorry, I tried to think of something nicer to say, but it just
But hey,
wasn't coming. So.
if you love Kreos, hey, we love you. So, you know.
So what happened with the build your own shit bot? What happened with those toys? You know what are they? Constructabots.
Oh,
Is that what they
yeah.
were called? What happened to them?
There were two waves, weren't there? And then
They're dead. They're now doing the
Mashers.
Marvel, the Marvel versions.
Potato mashers.
Well, being as though they were so successful, I'm shocked to hear that.
I know, they're not sitting on the fucking shelves everywhere.
Those things were fucking. They were ugly. Like who? I wish they would like just call anybody and get a second opinion before they commit. Like,
They do. They
Okay, what do you
like
think about this?
they call, yeah, like, but they call people with no money. Because like, I'll be honest for you, like, if let's say that this was like, just like, let's say my daughter, they had something like equivalent looking. That was like, you know, My Little Pony or something that my daughter was into at the time. Like, I wouldn't buy this. I wouldn't buy this for her. Like, I would, like, you know, like, because this happens. Like, you know, she comes across something that she likes or whatever, and I'm like, I'm not getting this. I'm like, you know, you can work and earn money to buy this, but I'm not buying this for you because it looks like fucking trash.
For reference, his daughter is how old? Like 7?
6.
6?
So I don't mean like
get to work, go to bed.
Yeah, no, like she earns money around the house. Like, you know, she's got responsibilities and so forth. So
of course.
I
just think it's more fun to think that Skullface makes his daughter do
Meanwhile, Skullface doesn't work himself.
Turns out Skullface actually lives in China and cheap Chinese labor. How do you think he gets all the stuff so quick? You know,
I like it.
You better get in the coal mine. You better get down there.
I like it.
That's an Oscar moment. So your daughter need a job?
Shout out to Oscar.
Nice.
So here's a little story, really quick. I was on a hunt. I was on a desperation hunt, and I remember I got one of those Constructabot thingies, and I got in my car, fucking opened it up in the car in the parking lot of Toys R Us, and it was filled with fucking batteries.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I didn't even go back in the store. I just drove away.
You're like, sweet, I got some batteries.
All right.
You're like, I just scored these batteries for like $5. Like all these.
Like, what fucking asshole went through that whole effort and returned a goddamn Constructbot and everything and threw some nice C batteries in there? I used the batteries.
Yeah, like flashlights are now hooked up.
You fixed my buyer's remorse.
I always kind of wanted to get one just to see like how bad it is, but like, you know, like I was like, okay, I'll get Rodimus, and then I looked at him like, I just can't. I did
that. I did that with Starscream every time. I can ask Lisa.
I did it with Drag Strip.
Oh, I looked at it. I looked at it so hard.
Yep.
Oh, do you? Oh, I've gone about it quite a few times, and
wait, yeah, the Constructbots. I was thinking of the Hero Masher things. I'm on a different page. That's why I said Rodimus. Sorry. Delete your comment.
Yeah, Drag Strip. I was the one.
Oh, I'm wrong too. I do have the Starscream. I don't have the Masher. I had the Constructbot, and it's the worst Starscream I ever bought.
Yeah,
other than that Tetrajet.
That's what everybody's talking
Shut
about.
Up, Matt.
It's other than the Tetrajet. You shut up, Tetrajet lover.
You know what though, Bobby? It probably comes apart just as much as the Tetrajets. That's all I'm gonna say.
It does.
Whatever. Fuck it. The Tetrajets do exactly what I want them to do.
Every time we talk about Tetrajet, Bobby looks at him like guarantee.
Fall apart, not transform, be a piece of crap. Well, what did they do?
Are you looking at them right now?
They sit on a shelf and look like Tetrajets.
And make you feel bad that you spent more money than you should, even when they were on clearance. I mean, what did they do?
Well, they didn't all go on clearance, Justin. Thank you, expert.
Oh. So then you get super fires if you sell a couple of them.
Yeah,
you need some water for that burn, Justin?
I do. Yeah. It hurts. I thought we were friends.
Damn.
Let me be honest with you, because I was like, when I saw them go on clearance as bad as they went, I was like, dude, I am an idiot. But there was a few of them that never went on clearance.
You know what's pretty funny? I bought one on clearance, and I was like, dude, I am an idiot.
Bobby, are you looking at them right now and just, oh.
No, but I haven't, I'll tell you,
Hey, Oscar sent me one, and even that was too much money for me.
All I just say is you better pay Bobby a visit soon, or this aggression's going to increase.
I know.
Well, here's the...
I might have to come to Bobby's house before I film my last ever Impossible Toys review, but then he might not have Tetrajets afterwards. That's all.
I've always wanted fucking Tetrajets. Always. Since I was a kid, I've wanted them. And now I have them. And I'm good to go. I'm perfectly content.
Just got to get that Soundwave lamppost.
Just got to get... Yeah, I got the fan mode from the MP. Fan mode. People are fucking.
Didn't someone
That's
tease
fucking
the
stupid.
Cybertronian Bumblebee?
What's that?
Didn't someone tease a Cybertronian Bumblebee at one point?
No, that was Get Right Robot.
They
made it for a convention. I think they actually do exist in limited quantity.
Yeah, the convention they were doing the exclusive were folded. It was
Shardicon? Was it Shardicon?
No, it was somewhere in Georgia, that. God damn it, Savannah.
SavannahCon.
Yeah, it was something like SavannahCon or something, and they had
nobody gives a crapicon.
Yeah, well, apparently because they closed their doors.
Exactly my point. Nobody gives a crapicon.
I think that.
If you were going. That's all I'm saying.
I think that people that try to plan specific Transformer conventions are missing a golden opportunity to just widen your scope of practice a little bit and try to capitalize on nerddom in general instead of just because
honestly that's how TFCon works. At least,
Sundays.
Yeah, you have the Transformers part of it that happens whatever day,
Saturday.
Friday. Well, late Friday and then Saturday, and then the general nerd convention on Sunday. It's not a bad practice. It's worked for the most successful.
I don't want to, but the Little Rock Comic Con, it's the same way. It's one day, but it's everything. You got comics, you bring anything, Marvel, just not Transformers exclusive.
And free mayonnaise sandwiches for everyone.
Why? Because I'm fat, Robert?
No, because it's Arkansas.
No, because it's the South.
Because it's Arkansas.
All right. What about this Takara stuff? Legends, Black Arachnia, Slipstream, and Nightbird.
Look at them moving things along.
They're
there
interesting.
You go. Legends.
Yeah.
Me and Robert are in.
Even Hasbro knows that Legends are the thing now.
Even though Hasbro invented it.
Figures, though, right?
They're not what?
They're not Legends class figures.
Oh, yeah, that's what they just called their line of...
Oh, I'm sorry. They're not Legends. Well, me and Robert are not.
So these are just... Okay.
They're based on RC, Wingblade, and it looks like Black Arachnia is
Right. That's right. It was Nightbird was the RC mold. What were the other two?
Slipstream is Wingblade, and I think Black Arachnia is also RC, but it's got some retooling.
The only one that kind of interests me in this is Black Slipstream, and that has to turn out really good. So.
I thought they had pictures. I got pictures.
I have the perfect Nightbird. I don't think she'll ever be replaced. You handled that Nightbird, the same one, the same toy. What did you think, Justin, of the was it ID or whatever?
Yeah, I think it's too expensive for what it is. It's
$50.
It's perfectly fine for. You got yours for $50 because everywhere else I've seen it's way more expensive than that.
No, on eBay they were $45.
Yeah, I got mine for $49, I think.
That's a better price to pay.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't pay $100.
It's not bad. It's
no, she's a good figure. As long as you don't manhandle it, break it at the waist, and send it to somebody else to fix so they can review it after. But, shout out to Oscar.
Yeah, heavy-handed Oscar.
He's like, damn it. Just...
Why won't you transform?
It really is. Yeah, that might be why. How does this transform?
I can't figure it out.
But no, it's a good figure. It's definitely better than the Impossible Toys piece of crap that exists. So,
I have that one too.
I think I'll put that one up on eBay and I'll just like tag it with iGear or whatever, and see who can bite on it. So.
Right. Oh man. So
the key is to not iGear, so that someone actually bids on it thinking it's iGear, and then they get it and they're like, "Oh shit, it said not iGear."
Black Arachnia is a pretty interesting like retool situation going on.
Yeah.
Black Arachnia is. Do we have the pictures of these? Like, I know they were here somewhere, right?
Yeah, they have been released.
Yeah, I put them up on Instagram, but I don't think they're on the TFW's whatever thing.
Scroll down the
comments.
comments.
Let me just look up Dame Chock.
Yeah,
on
no
Facebook.
Shit. No shit.
Oh, there they are.
There they are.
Dude,
I need to have like
an retool of Black Arachnia.
What's that?
What was the retool of Black Arachnia?
It's RC, I think.
I can't figure it out. I haven't looked at it very extensively.
Someone link this in the chat somewhere, just so I can take a look.
It may be a new figure. It just says no details on it. If it's all a new figure or a retool of a existing figure. I thought it might be RC, but it may not be. It may be a new
I
figure.
think it's a retool. They've just stuck a couple of legs on the back of it.
Well, it had to. Wouldn't it have to be RC almost? Because I mean, I don't think Chromia could work for it.
Aren't they all just retools of RC anyway?
No.
Yeah. I don't think Wingblade could work either. I don't know. I think it's RC probably, but that's just my guess. Thug life.
Trying to find this thing. Trying to find it.
I think we got a topic on the next one, or a little discussion.
I want to see this thing. I want to see this thing.
Justin wants to
See it, just no. I'm not moving. I'm not moving along. I'm not moving along. I'm just saying. I'm looking ahead a bit. just a smidge.
I still don't see it. I'm 14 hours ago. 14
hours. If you would get on Instagram once in a while and start liking my shit, you might see the pictures. How about that, homie?
How about that?
Oh God.
Just all
I actually have work during the day, so I don't have.
Whoa! I need some water. I need some water for that burn. You got me on that one.
Here's it.
I'll slap you with a White Castle. That's what I'm gonna do.
I know. I can't see it. I don't really care about it anymore. I give up. So
let's talk about. Did any of you get the Perfect Effect Black Arachnia ever?
Yes.
Justin had it. I watched his review. His review. Anybody out there who hasn't seen a review of the Black Arachnia, the bike by Perfect Effect, watch Justin's. It's the best one I've ever seen.
It's a gorgeous figure. It's awesome, but it is so hard to get every accessory on her and stuff. It's just kind of a pain. But
how big is it? Is it smaller than the MMC?
It's about the same size, I'd say, overall.
Okay.
Bigger because of all the extra wings and crap that goes on it, but about the same overall size.
All right, eBay. Here we go.
Yeah, had I known you wanted one, I would have sold you mine, because I just
you may check.
Sold it.
Online stores may still have them too, not just eBay. I don't know.
I got a good chunk of change for her because she's worth a lot more now than she was when I picked her up. So.
Nice.
Well, they had. What was the retailer?
I don't think I want it.
There was a couple of them, weren't there?
There's the regular Motorbot. She's the a retool repaint of the RC Chromia that came out, and they're good figures. Like, I will not get rid of Chromia. Like, that is actually a fun toy. But Black Arachnia has so much stuff, so many little pieces that it's really kind of a pain. And I haven't had either one of those Motorbots. Both of them I had like very small issues where something that was glued kind of just came right off and stuff, and it shouldn't have. But
you want 20 for it?
The Black Arachnia?
I'll give you 22.
Oh no, she's long gone.
22.
Oh, she's already gone.
Snipe this
He
shit.
said
I'm gonna
22.
snipe.
I give you 2201. Oh, it's already gone. Alrighty.
So we have a discussion topic for tonight, and I'm going to let Justin take the reins on it. Because,
Yep. So yeah, I mean.
Wait. We forgot MP Bluestreak.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's going on with MP? What's the word on that? It's
online.
Oh yeah, that is kind of interesting because we were just talking about this last week. That and I think it was Fear, of course, initially suggested, but I said I co-signed it that you'd see the MPs going to to become exclusives. Or no, this was Brink that sent us this information initially. But yeah,
that's weird. That's weird.
Yeah, and this is why I think I control the universe sometimes.
Wow. Yeah.
I think they need to go ahead and start putting these out at the same time as the Takara release. You know, instead of making them show up so much later that everybody's got them that really wants them.
Yeah, I mean, how old's Bluestreak? God, he's almost 2 years old at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the Hasbro one really doesn't, do anything better for it. I don't think. I mean,
yeah. I mean, people are looking forward to the diaclone at this point.
Yeah. I mean, but it's just weird that it's online. So I mean, maybe they are testing their waters with other stuff, instead of just
the thing that okay, so it's all probably licensing, which is why it's a hard time for us to get the MPs here. But like, it just kills me that like Hasbro USA doesn't like go through the effort to make it happen, because like Combiner Wars and everything else comes out in both here and Japan and all that stuff, and then like the thing that like the adult collector really wants like comes out like 2 years later,
Well, what's the point of it?
That's where in Australia it works. Our Toys R Us actually sell the Takara MPs now.
Yeah, see?
But
nice.
They cost you like 7 times more than they cost me. So
yeah. I don't buy them from there. But
yeah,
I think we've got Star Saber probably 2 months after the initial release.
Yeah, see, that would be cool. I wish I could walk into the toy store and do something like that. But
yeah,
it's just not like that. It's just, it's because everybody wants the almighty dollar, and you gotta get it tied up in the licensing agreement so badly that we'll never see them. So
I think that the licensing thing, I mean, I know that you love it, Justin, but I think it is the worst thing that happened to the Masterpiece line overall. I think it makes for some great alt modes and all that shit. Just the complications that arise from it, I just don't know if it's worth the... There's a turn of phrase for that. I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
I agree with you. It like part of me kind of wishes Hasbro made like a little third party company that's just like, fuck it, that's not Hasbro, like we're just like, whatever the hell we want. Awesome. And we're like, Hasbro, what? No, Like that is the perk of the third party company, is they don't care. But I mean, to me, the big thing of the Masterpiece is the licensing. But I mean, it does have its flaws, and it does stop things from coming out. So,
would anybody want to see Headmaster MPs or Target Master MPs?
I mean, I want to see MPs of everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to see them, but there's a lot more better stuff that should be coming out first.
Yes, agreed.
But every time we mention what we like to see coming out and everything, nobody ever mentions Headmaster MPs or Target Masters. Oh,
I want Pretender Shell MPs.
There you go.
Yeah,
they'll be out next week.
Oil Master, whatever his name is.
Hey, BotCon.
But one thing before we move on though, what's the point?
Hey, Robert, how you doing?
Hey, Maddie.
Where you
been?
Matt,
how are you?
Sexy.
How you been?
All right.
How are you?
Sorry.
I heard you're skinny now.
No, I'm still a little tubby master, but I'm getting there.
Tubby master. Oh my god, that's what I need. I need an empty tubby master.
There you go. Well, that's Brink's one, or no, that's a hardhead.
No, that's that. Which one is that? The fucking garbage truck and the Generations Constructicons? What the hell's his name again?
Retgar?
Long haul.
You got your tubby master coming. Here's your tubby master. So anyway, my point is, I don't know, maybe I'm too stupid to know that you guys already discussed it, but having an online exclusive of a toy that was online already 2 years ago, I mean, it makes absolutely no sense to me.
I didn't get that part.
Point, Robert.
I didn't even get that part.
That's fantastic. I didn't think about that either. I guess just the price differential. It's
what price difference? It's going to be $69. That's the same price as the
yeah.
car.
I mean, the U.S. versions haven't been much cheaper.
It'll probably be more expensive.
Yeah, it was. Well, the prowl was. The prowl was more expensive.
But it'll come in one of those crappy Hasbro boxes, right?
Yeah.
So
right,
collectability.
Oh, and then they'll have Year of the Dick.
The coin. You don't get the coin. Fuck the coin.
They'll have Year of the Douche, and it'll be clear and orange for $5,000.
That's a good point, though. That's a fantastic point.
Yeah. He said this shit was online 2 years ago.
Yeah,
What?
that's brilliant, actually.
So what we got? We got a discussion that Justin's gonna.
Now we have a discussion.
Get the chit chat.
All right. Yeah. So pretty recently, I've decided I'm going to start looking to sell my house. So I've been packaging up all my Transformers that are lying around or in storage and stuff, which has caused me to take like all the like old things out of storage. And like I've really like like Hercules, like he's been sitting on top of my entertainment center since when did he release? 2007. I mean, he's moved to be dusted, and then he's gone back. So like I've taken him apart, and I'm like, God, I really enjoy messing around with these toys. Like they're so good. So like it started getting like I've been thinking about some of my purchases. I'm like, God, like there's so many things that I can just get rid of because I don't really like these toys. Like in the grand scheme of things, like yeah, sure they're fine on the shelf or whatever, but they're not fun. So it's kind of stemmed this topic of when is enough or when is it too much for the hobby, I guess. So any thoughts on that? Anybody else?
Well, we were talking about like in the chat, it came up and like motherfuckers started name dropping shit as far as like what they wish they could get rid of or what they wish they didn't buy or what have you. I don't know. Like there is shit that in my head it does spring to mind. Like I have Sencho, and Sencho is like important to me because he was important to Shattercast like as a
Sancho.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sancho's not going anywhere for me. He's
right, but for me, I have no connection to that character. Like, I think I bought him because Greg, on Good Morning Cybertron, I said, "Who the fuck is this?" And they tried to like explain Brave to me. Yeah. And Greg interrupted everyone and was like, "Everybody stop! It's a motherfucking shark that turns into a motherfucking robot. And when the motherfucking robot is in robot form, he has a motherfucking shark on his chest, and that motherfucking shark, his teeth hold a motherfucking sword." And I was like, yeah, I think I do need this guy.
That's a good point. Yeah.
But like I have no connection to the character outside of Shattercast in the joke, like the kind of running joke of him. In terms of him being like the first good KFC product. Not the last, but the first. But I do have like a fair amount of purchases, and I'm like, man, I don't know if I need this. I'm
thinking.
Yeah, like Toy World's Brainstorm, like at the time seemed like a good idea. But I think it's also an evolution. Like the toys are getting so much better. So like it's outpacing itself where you're like, fuck.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So I can't blame.
A lot of times it's like a character and you're like, well, I don't want to miss that,
Right. I can't blame the past me. And also like I not to say that I was in it from the beginning, but when I got into third party, that shit came out and sold out, and that was the end of it.
Yeah, yeah. So, and I think largely that's kind of, like, even though that's not the case now, like, for me, that's always been one of the driving factors to why I have so much stuff that I'm like, wow, why do I have this? Like, you get it because you're like, this is going to be good, and then it's not so good, but, you were worried that it wasn't going to be there if it was good, Like,
I'm scared to death. I'm scared, you know what I mean? Like, I'm scared to death that I'm not going to have the chance to get it.
Yeah.
Ironically, the last figure to do that was a Takara figure. It was Exhaust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, Exhaust. I have Exhaust. Why the fuck? I mean, I look at my wall and I'm like, okay, it's nice stuff, but it detracts from the fun in a way. I almost feel like fucking Smog. Like sitting on his pile of loot. And like Justin was mentioning how. You took apart Hercules and you realized how much fun he was, and you hadn't touched him in so long because so much other stuff is going on. And it got me thinking, like, yeah, you know what? I never transformed to Polyon. I have these 4 fembots. I don't think I'm ever going to try to transform. Fucking who else?
I'm with you there, Robert.
I've got. Why do I have Acid Storm? Why do I have Sunstorm? It's like it really is almost an addiction, and it's almost like I feel like Justin was saying, and I totally agree. Like I feel like I need to be more selective and chill out and just get the cream of the crop and
So what is your selectiveness based on?
I don't know. I think like you're saying, it's connection, but also like uniqueness. Like the Fans Project headmasters, I'm not going to get rid of them ever. Hardbone, I'll throw him in the fucking garbage. Toy World, I mean, he's shit. I mean, compared to what's coming out.
Right.
I wouldn't. You get $90 for it, man.
Okay. Well, and then you got the Fans Project headmasters. I wouldn't get rid of them because they were so innovative, and they still are. And there's such an interesting transformation, and the aesthetic's nice. But like I look at that shelf, I'm like, well, Warden, I transformed him just like once or twice. I'm like, like Star Saber. I got Star Saber just because I was like, oh, another MP. But he's just fucking standing there next to Kronos.
Well, I have the knockoff Tiger Tracks, and let me tell you how important that one is to me. Now, that's $40. Now, granted, it's not as much.
He's your review stand-in.
Now, granted, that's not as much as the official. But let me show you how much I give a fuck about that figure. I have no idea where it is right now. I literally have zero idea. The other day I went because I was like, man, I haven't seen him for a while. Let me go looking for him. Can't find him. No idea. No clue. Like I feel like I'm 8 years old again. Like I've lost the fucking toy.
Wow. Your dog pooped yellow.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It'd probably be my baby.
Fucking like the eye gear. Brawn and Hench. I mean, they're just like thrown in the back of a shit shelf.
Oh yeah. Those things. Like I still have the Outback. He sits at the bottom shelf, tucked away in the back. It's like he gets like the participation award.
He's like, hello, I'm still here.
Those guys have actually hit
Don't
my
look at me.
To be sold pile, so they're gone soon. So
nice.
I don't know what y'all talking about, man. I have tons of shit. And I love them all. I don't care. I get naked and go into my room and just fucking stare at everything.
But yeah, but you have like a guest house dedicated to your collection.
I know. And I can be naked in there, and I love it. I sometimes put my chaps on, but that's for a good occasion.
Let me ask you a sensitive question, Matt, but it's a real question, and not that it's to the toys, but just because it's like a private room, right? And it's your room, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever masturbated in there?
No, sir.
See, because I don't think that you would go in there and jerk off to the toys. Like, I know you're a fan, but I know you're also a fucking sensible human being. But it is like a private place away from everything. Like, I can see it happening, especially if you had like a little beanbag chair.
Yeah, I do need to get a beanbag chair.
Oh god,
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Light some candles.
Right,
I might do that.
Put on some slow music.
Oh my god. Okay,
some Marvin Gaye on there. And everything.
The same guy. Since I know he doesn't listen to the show, the same guy who walked in my basement and said, "Well, this is fucking stupid." The same guy. We've been friends since we were like in high school. His parents were going out of town for the weekend, and he was one of those kids that wasn't allowed to have a TV in his room. So his parents.
I feel you, brother.
Oh, you one of those kids too?
Yeah.
Wow. So he all right. So he's going out of. They're going out of town. They get in the car. They're on their way to the airport. Blah blah blah. He has like been looking forward to this all week. He goes into mom and dad's room, throws a porno in the VCR. Listen, puts some dirty magazines that he had, lays them out on the bed, lights candles.
Were you there?
Listen. Gets as naked as the day he was born. Lays in bed, and starts, whacking away, like, and he even says, like, when I was talking to him, like, when he was telling me the story, he was like, man, he was like, I was so into it, like, I wanted to, like, set the mood, like, I wanted.
Did he say the candles may have been a bit much?
He said he wanted to be the perfect jerk off session.
Oh my god!
So like, he's like holding out, you know what I mean? Like, you can't end it too soon, or it's like a waste, right? You gotta make it a little special. So he's holding out. Next thing you know, his mom and dad come into the room.
Oh God!
They had forgot something, and they walk into the room. And there he is, porno mags on the bed, porno on the TV, dick in hand, candles lit, and he said the only thing he can muster is, it's not what it looks like.
Okay, we gotta get him on the show.
Oh, he's fantastic. He's a funny human being.
He said,
"We made you in there."
What does it look like? I'm sorry.
He said like his dad walked out of the room. His mom, like, just pretended none of it was going on. Went into the dresser, got what she needed, walked out, and never spoken about it since.
Nice. You gotta put it on the rug, man. Just sweep it on the rug.
So awesome. So anyway, now that fun story is over, back to toys and shit. I feel like I have gotten more selective. I did I canceled Omnigonics.
What? Sunstreaker?
Yeah, I canceled them. I got a bad feeling about it. And the chest is not what I want. I know it's not.
I've gone back and forth on that like 30 times, and I've settled on canceled at this point. I'll let somebody else take the hit. If someone says that it's amazing, I'll buy it. But
I'll let you know how it is.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody I can trust that will tell me if it's good or bad. So.
I canceled Omnigonics. I'm gonna cancel that Jazz.
Cankles?
Yep.
I'm going to, man, because it's looking bad. It's looking bad, and I'm in for a ton of shit. I was talking to Andrew recently, and he was like, man, I just went through my Big Bad Toy Store pre-orders, and I added them all up, and I was like, dude, you never do that.
Oh, I come through that shit all the time. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's.
I got so much shit on there.
I'm like, I need to save some money. I'm like, what's on the pre-order list? Like, oh, nope, don't need that one.
So. I'm like, don't you ever do that. But I don't know. I don't know.
Are they because they're new companies? Maybe you just don't trust them yet.
No, it's just the aesthetic. I mean, look at the bib that Sunstreak is wearing.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm going to go in on X Transbots again. I'm going in again. I can't bring myself to cancel it, because when I look at that Scourgeon, I look at that Cyclonus, I'm like, that is what I want. Even though
bowling shoes aside,
my mind's telling me no. But
my body's telling me yeah.
I can't deny it. Like, when I look at it, I'm like, this is the toy I want. It's just when I get it in hand, and I'm like, you fucking idiot, you knew better.
He looks like he has ollie legs. That Cyclone, that Scourge, like ollie thighs.
You can't deny it because you're a rough rider, man.
I mean,
baby, we don't talk no more.
But have you does anybody else know what I mean? I feel like they're being more selective or less selective. I mean, Robert and fucking Lenny both picked up all the MMC gals, so I don't feel like they are being selective at all.
Well, I have another reason. My daughter really, when she's like, oh, that's Azalea, and I said yeah, and then she found out, I forget how, but there were 3 other fembots. So she's like, oh, I could be the red one, and Grandma, who is a nurse, can be the green one. And Mommy can be the one with the fucking hammer.
Well,
I'm down for all 6 of them.
Yeah.
I think that Robert, I think that you should get an Azalea in box and keep it for your baby. To give to her one day.
That's a good idea.
But anyway, I don't know. Does anybody feel the pressure? There's just a ton of companies now, fucking new companies coming out. Yule was talking to me about it. Even Yule was like, God damn, might just be too much.
Yeah.
And he's getting all the Dinobots.
Yeah. It's hard to keep up. I said I wasn't going to get that SXS Blur. I got that fucking SXS Blur. Now I fucking want the Unique Toys one. I'm going to get that Unique Toys Rodimus. I can tell you right now I'm going to get it because I fucking love the way it's looking.
Oh god, that thing's awful.
I think that thing looks a million times better than that Jazz, Mac.
Yeah, but you know what? It doesn't look a million times better than that MP Rodimus that exists.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I agree with that.
Really? You think that the back of the trailer becoming the wings is going to look good? That is recipe for disaster.
It is a recipe for disaster. I agree with you there.
It's going to be some streaky, shitty yellow paint that you're going to see red through.
That's probably true also.
Yeah, it's going to chip like crazy.
Make a bad decision. You're both about to make a bad decision.
I'm making a bad decision that is less than half the price of Robert's. Too many Bob people here.
No, that's not true. Carrie's not double the price of.
Isn't he like 160? How much is he?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's pretty expensive.
I do have to take issue with his name.
I thought he was 120.
Cat. Did you get Carrie? It's like Pat.
Carry on my.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I mean, but whatever. I don't know. I think he looks great. I'm sorry. I think I agree with everything Justin said. I think that the backpack is a recipe for disaster. I think that the yellow paint trying to show through on red plastic is a recipe for disaster. I'm in total agreement. but the things that I have seen thus far, I'm liking a lot.
I still think it's an improvement on the MP. I don't think you can do much with
I've never liked that MP. I've never liked that MP. So that may be another thing.
140.
140.
Yeah.
So I like
and $80 for Jazz. So
not twice. But yeah,
that's slippery slope right there. That's the whole. Hey, I only spent $20 on this piece of shit deluxe.
Right. See, that's another thing. I could cut out all that Combiner Wars shit in a fucking minute. But like the voice in my head is like, man, it's only $20. It's only $15. It's only fucking I can take a look at it.
It's only Utopia.
Right. but it's because like for one, I'm an addict, so like I like to just get new things. And for two, I'm a sucker for like teams. I'm gonna make out when Wave 4 comes because I'm getting none of that Autobot trash shit, like the turn Optimus into fucking Super Optimus. I'm not in for that at all. But I like combiners. I'm a sucker for the combiners. It's hard for me to say no.
I'm in for C-Dub all the way.
I know you are, Put. And even that shit ain't what it should be.
Yeah. Still like it. I love Transformers.
I love Transformers too.
What we got? Are we done with the discussion? Because Justin makes some good points. That was good. I'm sorry. Good job for moving too. I didn't know you were moving. Good job.
Not yet. I gotta sell the house first. So,
Okay. I'm glad we keep in touch. You tell me this stuff. I feel like we're growing apart, Justin.
My hope is that I can actually make it a longer trip to get to TFCon North Carolina this year. That's my hope. So
you're just trying to move away from Bobby, aren't you?
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
I can't wait for TFCon. Lenny, I was just that you come to TFCon too. Just get a plane ticket and come over.
I
already tried.
I had planned to do it next year. I'm definitely down though.
I even told Lenny he could come and stay at my house the entire time.
Oh yeah. And if he can,
I went and bought a new car instead. So.
Oh, you got priorities. That's cool.
Yeah. Next year, if there's
grown up in the house.
Oh, I think there'll be.
Oh, it ain't a grown up car.
I think it'll be they'll definitely be next year. Yeah, I think they'll do good this year again. So.
And also because I wanted to go to the one that was in the States, and they fucking held off so long announcing a date.
Right. Yeah, that's true. They did. Yeah, they announced it early last year.
So, and I didn't want to go to Canada because that's where you get cavity searched when you're an Australian. So,
yeah,
for some reason.
Hey, that sounds like a good night.
And I got cold hands. So.
I got cold hands. All right, so we have a ton of questions, but we're like already on the 2 hour mark, pretty much, aren't we?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, so let's do one question. Let's see here. For those that ask questions, we appreciate it. We will get back to you. It's just we have some discussion, and next week might be Combiner Wars, so I'm not sure it's going to happen next week.
I do like that the TFCon exclusive Horribull as a MMC.
Yeah, that one. So Covenant Decepticon commented on our YouTube video, which we appreciate. But he said we were talking about the TFCon exclusives. He said Horribull out of the MMC's Tantrum. I would be all over that. Yeah,
that'd be a good one. Good choice.
Anybody else? Who would pass on that?
No, I'd be down. I'm sending you some money, Bobby, for that one. So,
me,
Robert, Justin, Robert,
me, sending me, money?
Sure,
me.
Sure. You can all buy me toys at TFCon.
But yeah, I think that would be outstanding.
Yeah, the only thing would you want to see the Headmaster Junior redone somehow, or would you be okay with it as like a Target Master, like Takara has done with releases like that, or like what would you want to see done with the Headmaster, if anything, or would you just not care?
I think that either have rework the head, or like where it was just you took off the bullhead and you had the Headmaster, or just not have a master. And just have it as...
I mean, but then you get into, the kind of weird, just, hey, let's repaint them and slight retool and call them another character.
Yeah, but he still looks like he still looks like a bull. Still looks like a robot, and it's a convention exclusive. It's not like
they do that.
release.
Right. Yeah. Be cool.
Yeah, I think I could get behind that one.
Yeah. Giggity.
I wouldn't be mad seeing him as a target master personally. Like even though it's not really the same thing, like I feel like a cheap target master would be relatively inexpensive for them to produce, and it gives them something that later on for if they do go after any of the like target master characters, there you go, you got the target master already made up, the engineering for it. So
just like to make the effort, just say, hey, I know it's not a headmaster, but
yeah,
here's something.
Just kind of a nod, and use it if you want, don't use it if you don't want to, but
right,
a little extra something.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So another one, MP Collector asked, any chance of a follow-up with the interview with Fanstoys? For those that don't know, we interviewed Fanstoys CEO last year. I think we're coming up on the year anniversary of it, and he was asking if we could do like an annual thing with him. I will reach back out to him. I will, I would love to do another interview with Fanstoys. But the last time that I reached out to him once in between here and now, and I got no response. I'm sure the company is a lot bigger and a lot more successful, and they deal with a lot more messages at this point. But they weren't very receptive to the last time I reached out. But they were very cool the first time. So I would definitely, I will reach out again. I promise. But no promises after that. And I think we can handle this one too from Brink. Besides MP10, did any other MP shelf form at retail stores for you guys? And we'll just go round robin. T2RX6.
I mean, aside from like the year of the whatever versions, like not really, not around here. The one I guess that's most notable was before like MP really got big, and that was Skywarp. He shelf formed it, like, was it Walmart, I think, had him out? Crazy, like to the point that he was like $15
$15
on clearance. So I'm like, geez, like this is a good figure for $15.
Yeah, no shit.
So, but I mean, outside
That'll
that,
never happen again.
I can't think of anything that's really shelf warmed. I think that there's a good chance that Soundwave might, but I don't know. MP10 for me did not shelf warm. Like I saw him all of 3 times in my stores. So, yeah, he did. He definitely was not a shelf warmer for me.
Robert.
Let's see. No, Soundwave did not. I mean, I had to beat the scalpers to it and like tell them it was for my daughter, so they held it for me. Prowl shelf warmed tremendously. There were a ton of Prowls, and Sunstorm and Acid Storm. They both
yeah. Sorry, I forgot about Sunstorm and Acid Storm. Yeah, both of them did too. I got my Acid Storm on a half decent clearance. I'm hoping someday I can do the same for Sunstorm, who's still sitting there. So
he's probably still in the store.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, he is. He is in my Toys R Us. He's still there. So
Matt.
Yeah, Shitstorm or Acid Storm. Yeah, that shelved a little while. Sunstorm a little bit. The MP the Year of the Horse Optimus did a little bit. Other than that, no. They're real. Really a lot of people like them around here. Like I said, and what Just said, I didn't see MP10 at all. I had one of my buddies, Mike. He set one aside for me at Toys R Us, and that's the only way I got him. I never saw him at all. And Grimlock, I think I saw one time. So their MPs around here go pretty quick, and there's no MPs on the shelves right now at my Toys R Us in Little Rock. So
really,
yep,
wow,
they're all gone.
Lenny, do you have anything like that in your neck?
Yeah. The Toys R Us here are holding a shit ton of Star Sabers at the moment.
That's so funny to me.
And I think they've still got the Ronald McDonald Sunstorms as well.
See, I want my Sunstorm to clearance so bad that I can actually make that shitstorm. That's what I want more than anything, is to make a shitstorm.
I want the Takara Sunstorm, man, because they're like I tell Bobby, every time I see the video of collection thing, your eye focus right to that fucking yellow.
Oh yeah,
yellow lip.
He's fucking
so
beautiful.
bright. I was just like, but he's $200. I'm like, I still think I get him, but I don't know.
Fucking YOLO, Matt.
I know. I might have to get him, but I have, I got other stuff to
Bills,
buy. Hasbro.
Responsibilities.
Yeah. C-Dub. I got C-Dub stuff.
You got all that C-Dub shit.
Yeah, that's the whole point about it.
$1,500 pile of loots that you can do in a weekend. Responsible.
That's me. That's money.
I think I was in the minority. It sounds like, but MP10 shelf formed like a bitch around here.
That is weird. Like how a lot, or just like a couple.
There was it was initially 4, and then there were 2, and those 2 sat for months.
Man.
It sat for months where I was debating back and forth like this because it was kind of before I got heavy back into it, and I was like, man, my MPO1 is good enough. It's good enough, and then I was like, I think I kind of want it, and then I was like, Laura, if it's still around, pick it up for me for Christmas or birthday or something, if you want, and then like that, and then like 2 months later, it was for my birthday, so she had no problem getting it. She had no problem getting it whatsoever.
Wow, that was weird, man. Them people were just fucking fighting over that shit.
But it's crazy. It's crazy though because I never saw an MP Grimlock around here. Like I never saw one. Like when they just came out with AOE, like I never saw one, never once. But Acid Storm shelf formed, Sunstorm shelf formed, Thundercracker shelf formed, Prowl shelf formed, all the year of have shelf formed. And I think that's it. But yeah, it's I know why Hasbro doesn't bother making masterpieces because they probably don't think they sell worth a fuck.
Yes, because by the time they put them out here, someone's already bought them
Exactly.
everywhere else that they need.
Online.
Yep, online at that. So yeah.
How do we fix our problem with self-forming masterpieces? Online exclusives. Yeah, that's the way to go.
So look, we still have questions from Andrew and Joe H. We haven't forgotten about you. But we just haven't. And I think from Marcus. I don't know who this one's from, but we haven't forgot about you. We're just running out of time, and I'm not sure we're going to have time next week because Combiner Wars is probably going to be next week, and that's going to be a touchy subject. And we're going to
battle.
We're going to have to fucking walk on eggshells for everybody. But oh well. So real quick, Shattercast Dispatch is still open for business. We don't know if we have any this week. We're recording early, but send your voice messages or MP3s or whatever to shattercastonline@gmail.com, chiming in on our discussions, chiming in on our opinions, and we will play them at the end of the show.
Yeah, what the fuck, guys? Are you fucking shy? Come on.
Right. Also, as far as questions go, we would also appreciate it if you could post questions like either on comments on the video on YouTube or post them to the page on the Facebook page, because it's just hard to go back and find all the questions, and we want to answer them all. We just don't want them to fall through the cracks. So if you could do that, that would be a big help.
Direct email is good too, right?
Yeah, email's good too. So shard outs. Shatteredcastonline@gmail.com. So we got shard outs for the night. We got Third Party Unlimited by Optimus Prime. Oh no, that's Antoine's page. It's a third party page. Third Party Unlimited is a group. It's a good group. I think it's a group or it might be just a like page, but it's a cool page. Check it out. K&G Toy Biz. That's Greg shit, and they're cool. Robert has some, and check them out.
Yeah, I got a Bumblebee coming.
There it is. Check out @RealRobot on Twitter and @FearCorpse on Twitter. Both fantastic folks and take good care of us. Also check out PlastiqueFreak.com. Dubk Toys for your third-party, first-party needs, and I Am Ratchet for all your G1 needs. Third-party TF Crashers run by Optimus Prime Mule. Looks like
It'll never get old.
We've removed a big part of the link there, but you can find them on Facebook. They're a good group. I think they just had a benchmark recently of likes, so there's a lot of news over there. They post my shit there, and sometimes I'm like, fuck, you guys just posted this an hour ago, and it's already 8 fucking posts down. I'm gonna have to bump my shit. TF Prototype also on Facebook and also tfprototype.com. And of course,
Our
my
boy
boy
Lenny.
Lenny. Decepticon. Facebook.com.
Say it. Lenny, say it.
Hey. Decepticon.
Who has been taking some fantastic pictures. I mentioned that one with the snow and shit last week. That was a good one. The stealth assassin against the black is another all good one. Like you've been taking some interesting shots, some toy shots. I must say, like, because you're relatively new to the toy photography game, you're taking pictures that are different from other people that take pictures. Not to say that they're bad. It's just that usually people they get a toy, they get a white background, they get a black background, they get their camera, and they go to work. And
or you get mine, you get the movies in the back or a TV in the background.
Hey. And your coffee table.
There you go.
But
yeah, no, just trying to stand out a little bit.
Yes, exactly. And
be a little bit artistic.
I appreciate it. And also Facebook.com/Goose/third party addicts. What you got?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay. And I would have Oscar take us out of here, but Oscar is not here, so now I got to figure out how the fuck to take us out of here.
We love you, Oscar.
I'm not sure I can do it. I don't have it committed to heart. But check us out on Facebook. We're on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram as well at shattered_cast_uncut_. And we are.
Is there really an underscore at the end of Uncut? I don't think so.
Maybe not. But check. But we've been getting a lot of love on Instagram, and I owe my boy Lenny here a fair amount of that. But Decepticon Click and Realm of Collectors and Rolling Steel and Dust Mites and those guys, they fucking
Rolling Steel, yeah, all them.
Yeah, Forge Circuit, Ultra Ventures, like there's just so many. Asian Kid Matt, there's so many of those guys at DevCon that just show. I've never seen, like, you talk about the community and stuff, and a lot of times it's horse shit, but those guys are really about, like, they want people to succeed. Like, if they believe in something, they want it to succeed, and like I take my hat off to them because there's a lot of people that are a lot more petty than that. So
yeah, there are tons of people on Instagram, man. Last Chokage, Toy Dude, you got just lots of people on there that's really supporting us and everything. We really appreciate it, and thank you.
Absolutely. Check out the Facebook page. That's where a lot of stuff goes down as well. And actually, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like Facebook has like changed. They've updated the app. So like I don't know about you guys, but like I'm getting notifications for every like of like a post. And it's my phone is obnoxious. But we appreciate the love and support and the interactivity of it. And of course on YouTube, most importantly, the show itself. The show is on iTunes, it's on YouTube, it's on Player FM, it's on Stitcher. Tell people about the show. If you like the show, find like-minded people that you think would like the show and help. That's what it really helps us out. Give us a thumbs up. But like, it's just, like,
I love it.
If you don't like the show, give us a thumbs up.
If you like dogs.
If you like the show, give us a thumbs up. If you don't like the show, give us a favorite.
If you're more of a cat person, give us a follow.
If you've ever bought a Transformer, give us a thumbs up. If you've ever bought a movie, give us a favorite. But like, just like, I don't know, our objective is to get the show out to as many people as possible. So if you like the show and you want to turn people onto the show, that's the best way to do it. Send them in our direction. And we're on Twitter, we're on all that shit. So there's always some way for you to send them to us in some format or send them to the show. You don't have to send them to us. Just send them directly to the show. It is appreciated. That is, like, word of mouth is a big part of how Shattercast has been succeeding over the past year. So I tip my hat off to you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. But let me try to do the
You failed.
No, I haven't even tried.
Failed.
You failed. You failed already.
He's talking about that time you failed.
Yeah, fucking negative, man. Like, I hope you don't have any kids, man. You're gonna be like, you failed. Be like, the fucking spelling test is today.
It doesn't matter. You still failed.
You still failed.
Daddy, I'm taking the SAT. Wish me luck.
Failure. You failed.
Congratulations on your job at Burger King.
Congratulations on Votech School. You failed. So anyway, take care of yourselves and each other. Please respect.
See, I told you.
Damn. God damn it. You cursed.
Please respect collectively.
I always say that. Please respect collectively. I think that's a Freudian slip. But please, matter of fact, please collect respective. Please.
You know what he means.
please collect responsibly and please respect collectively. And in the name of Primus,
shut the fuck up, Chip.
Some shit like that. God damn, Oscar, how do you...
That was the most painful thing I've ever heard.